Alright, greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Saturday night game of Gooey Re-Incarnate. So, let's see. Before we jump into tonight's game, I do want to give my typical shout-outs. First and foremost, we got a nice little map of a tavern here on the middle of the screen, so our players kind of have an idea of what's going on. Well, we're able to see that map through Roll20. Roll20 allows us to, first of all, play, because we're all over the place. Meet up. We can also share artwork. We can share battle maps. And keep ourselves situationally aware in the game, as well as show our viewers exactly what's going on in the game. I noticed a problem with the setup. Alright, I'll have to fix that in a second. Second of all, another one I like to give a shout out to is Hero Forge. Hero Forge allows you to create custom miniatures that you can have sent to your address. You can have them painted, posed, any kind of gear you want on them to a degree, as well as mounts, familiars. And if you're a subscriber, you can subscribe to them and create a digital version that you can use in your digital games. Last shout out, of course, is to Gooey Cube. Gooey Cube is a 5th edition world created by the company several years ago and has been expanded upon by the community. They just finished a Kickstarter, and I believe they're still in the backer process of that Kickstarter. So if you haven't had a chance to check them out, go click on it. I believe Marcus will probably have more information on it.
Yes, that ends June 30th. If you want to do late backing for the most recent Kickstarter. Also, while you're there, you can do add-ons for the soon-to-be released Darken Haven and Gloomport at a cheaper price than when it goes on actual sale. Because it's, from what I've seen of the product so far, it's really nice, and even retailers are telling them that it's about a $200 box, but you can get it now for about $100. So
Get
yeah,
on that before it's too late. Alright, let's
there's a
see.
lot of stuff.
Oh,
A lot.
yeah.
Weighs 10 pounds each box.
And of course, we have 5 chapters so far of the Red Star Rising campaign. We have done 3 of those. We will be probably coming back to that before too long, but as of right now, we're trying to have our own little gameplay in the world of Zyathe. Let's go ahead and move this a little higher up because it's in the wrong spot.
Do that. I'm going
Don't you
back
mean
to
our own
London.
little chaos?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Don't you mean our own little chaos?
Yeah, we definitely as a chaotic group here. But hey, that's kind of what we like. So now we'll actually go for some actual sponsors that we have. First and foremost, we have W Energy. They are a good manufactured practice certified product formulated to give you focus without the jitters or the crash. Has no calories, no sugar, no fillers. Use the code ROLLHITDIE at checkout to give you a 10% off the purchase. The way you find them is by typing in w.gg. You also have Humble Bundle. It is a website that sells games, ebooks, software, and other digital products. Their mission is to support charity while providing awesome content. Use the same code ROLLHITDIE to let them know where you heard about them from. You can find them at humblebundle.com. Let's see, if you're watching us on Twitch, there are a few things to take into consideration. First and foremost, down below, we have 2 links. One is to Extra Life, which is the most important, of course. Takes you to their website, allows you to give to the Children's Miracle Network as well as the children's hospitals at any point in time throughout the year when you can and when you'd like to. The other link, of course, is to our website, Roll Hit Die. It allows you to go check out a few things. You can get a little bio on this game and a little bio on our Sunday game. Marcus has been working real diligently to get that all set up and ready to go. Not to mention the shop that he is so proud of. If you haven't had a chance, go check out the shop and see what kind of swag we got. You can get shirts, mugs, rugs, with the symbol in the bottom right-hand corner, or the one right behind Marcus's head that his chair is being stubborn and not letting you actually see. You can also get shirts and other things that are associated with any of our past games, like our first Mutants of Mastermind game we did here, where we had a rich armadillo that was pretty much bankrolling the entire team. We also have the Vampire the Masquerade games we did, the one shot, as well as the long running campaign that we did for a little bit. Let's see. I think that's it. Oh yeah, it's also the bubble at the bottom corner of the chat bar there. Allows you to collect points as you watch us. There's an algorithm to that. Marcus has shared it with us 2 or 3 times. Watching it, participating in raids, watching consecutively, which means you get a nice little streak bonus for watching the programs. And those points can be turned around and spent to cause chaos in our already chaotic D&D games, whether it's tonight's game or tomorrow's game. So go ahead and click those points, and there you go. See, look at that. Tall Tale Tavern has shared with us what exactly that entails, how you'd earn those points. I think that's it as far as my comments and announcements and all that fun thing is concerned. Is there anything that anybody else would like to add before we jump into tonight's episode? And with the sound of crickets, I'm going to say we're all good to go. We will be adjusting cameras here in a little while once one of our other players shows back up. But as we left off last week, let's see. Does Bobus or Austin want to tell us what happened last week?
Well, were we already in town, or we made our way into town?
I believe you had just showed up at town and were dealing with the tavern at the time. And then, of course, there was some walking around and some other stuff.
Yeah. So, beginning of the episode, we did a little shopping, a little selling, a little lying and deceiving. Then we went back to the tavern. Apparently, I freaked out the barkeep because I was just sitting there staring at her. Although she didn't know I was shut down for the night. While everyone else was upstairs resting. Rage Kitty, Austin, got drunk and passed out in somebody else's bed. Which is good because he saved a woman who was attacked by vampires.
But did he?
I mean, I helped. Ish.
Yeah. I have no idea. She was dead, in my opinion. But they say, no, she's alive.
Ish.
While the rest of the party got attacked in their room by some vampires. And when we reported it to the barkeep, she apparently didn't care. So either she's one of them or has a deal with them. So now we're debating on whether or not burning down this town because
Aunt and Russ is missing.
Oh yeah, Russ disappeared somewhere in the middle of the night.
Our healer is gone.
Yeah, and our Gooey Cube is slowly making his way up the trail because they only got a 10-foot movement. So
yeah, but he's a little faster.
Oh, that's right. He is a monk, so he's like 20 feet now.
I think he's like 35.
I mean, you guys don't know for certain. He may have squeezed in one of y'all's bags and is sleeping in there.
It's not a magical bag; it'd be destroyed.
I mean, you do have one of those, don't you?
I think so.
Yeah, because
He's
somebody
just
stuffed
eating
it.
all the alcohol.
Because somebody stuffed it full of alcohol.
No,
Yes, that's
not
right.
milk. We'll just start putting empty bottles in there, and we'll just start fit. Just separate yourself. You're fine.
Yeah, for some odd reason, the bag doesn't seem like it's as full as it was before.
Good thing I got brewing supplies.
He could have crawled into your spice bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, but would that be worse for Mason, or would that be worse for Augie?
Mason.
All those
Yeah.
spices at one time?
Okay, what's this? Ah! It burns. It burns.
All right, so you guys left off banging on the door. Reverend was banging on the door of the barkeep's room downstairs. Got her attention. She seemed a little nonplussed. Go ahead and grab your card.
Oh.
So like, didn't seem like she cared very much. Maybe just a little standoffish. I don't know. You guys thought what you thought. Like I said, Reverend was the one involved in the main part of the conversation, but he will be a little behind getting here. So who took over after Reverend's huffing and threatened to burn the place to the ground?
No, I was completely on board with it. Like 110% on board with just this place accidentally had a major unaccidental accident.
I'm gonna go check and see if the lady upstairs was dead or not.
She was brought down, I believe,
Yeah.
wasn't she?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
brought her out, and we have her on one of the tables down there.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go and check her room to see if she had anything.
Yeah, she's got gauze or something. Not gauze. She's got something around her neck.
No, I don't care.
For
Yeah. I don't care about that. I'll just
Okay.
check her room out.
You get up to her room, give me an investigation while you're searching her room.
Sure.
Is anybody going to try to chime in with this conversation about burning down the tavern?
As a player, I should, but as a character, this is all an illusion.
Exactly right. I mean, do you know what happened to Russ? You were down here for the majority of the night till, shit hit the fan.
Oh,
I mean, thing one, thing two are here, but what about,
I don't know. I must have forgot about him, and that's why I haven't seen him lately.
Maybe
Alright.
maybe he
Try to concentrate.
maybe he woke up. I mean,
Who says that?
y'all having a shared hallucination anyway, right?
Well, my companions are my illusion. They represent people I knew before I went into this coma.
So as you guys are discussing this, and Augie is apparently ransacking the room upstairs.
Augie's not here.
Austin.
Austin, not Augie. Thank you. Since Austin is upstairs ransacking the room that he had passed out in for some reason, you do find traveling gear. You find a small pouch with maybe about 10 copper pieces in it. A dagger. And that's pretty much it. I mean, she's currently wearing a night shift.
I put it all in her bag, or if she had a traveling bag, put it on the outside of the door, close the door, and go to sleep.
I love it. Also says, fuck it, y'all burn the place down, I'm going to bed.
I'm still drunk.
You're right, I should have probably made you roll with a disadvantage on that, but it is what it is. So as the conversation is going, and nobody seems to be stopping the Reverend from threatening to burn the tavern down due to the attack that just happened, the door swings open, and standing in the doorway is a tall barmaid. She has an axe in one hand, and she is wearing a very thin nightgown, I guess, best way to put it.
I'll look over there. You're a little late. Vampires are dead.
I ain't worried about the
Gone.
vampires. What you talking about burning my place down because you guys pissed somebody off? It's not my fault y'all pissed somebody off.
Who'd we piss off?
Well, if you were attacked by vampires, you pissed somebody off. Because the only time a vampire attacks in this town is if you've pissed off the Assassin's Guild.
Then what did this lady do? Because it was attacking all your guests.
Was she sleeping with one of you?
No.
Then
Not
I
to
have
my
no
knowledge.
idea. Maybe she pissed him off too. If she wasn't in the same room as you guys, then I have no idea.
Yeah. So your guests that are here tonight were all attacked by vampires. So all of them were.
You pay for a service. I give you a room to sleep in, and you buy food and drink. I did not say I would supply security for you to sleep. How would I know that you pissed off the Assassin's Guild in less than a day of being here?
I'm just saying.
What did y'all do anyway to piss them off this quick? Nobody's done that. Not that I
I mean,
know
we
of.
were attacked on the road, and when we brought in those bandits, apparently they were known by the people at the gate.
Bandits. If you're talking about the ones that sit outside the gate, they're not associated with the Assassin's Guild. That'd be something else.
No.
And they don't have enough money to buy the Assassin's Guild, to put a hit out on anybody. So
That's true. They didn't have anything early on. But yeah. So I'm just saying, there's a lot of people here that got attacked by vampires in your establishment.
yes, but I supply rooms to sleep. I don't supply security.
How do I know you're not working for this vampire group? Set them up. Set your customers up to be fed upon.
I mean, from
Where's
what I've
where's
seen here,
where's the money in that?
well, from what I've seen, when I went to the general store, I bought stuff at the general store. When I went to the trinket shop, it seemed it was more like a pawn shop where people get jumped, their shit gets hawked there, more like a fence.
Well, that's probably because the
So-
guy's outside the gate.
Well, I mean, you could be saying Assassin's Guild, why not they get jumped here and you're not protecting the people here? It could very well just be you're just bringing a story instead of.
Well, you're more than welcome to go somewhere else. I don't care. But there's no money in killing off customers. You don't get more customers if people, you're killing them off and selling their shit next door. What kind of
Well,
tavern
she's
do you
not
think
dead.
this for?
She's just comatose.
Wait, she's still alive.
I
Yeah.
think so.
That's what they were telling me.
That's my ability. I think she's alive.
And you need to either do one of two things: remove her head or take her to a priest.
Our only healer's gone. His creations are here, but he's not, so.
Wait. Those belong to your healer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a healer that's a little late. Sometimes he's early, sometimes he's on time, sometimes he's a little late. Hint, hint, that's why they're here.
Okay, it's beside the point. If you're unsatisfied with your stay here, you are more than welcome to leave. I will give you a refund, but I have nowhere did I agree to defend you or supply some sort of security. I am just a tavern owner. I rent the space.
I understand that. It just seemed like your nonchalant attitude in the beginning about
Because
vampires.
you're fucking adventurers that look like monsters.
Yes.
I mean, that didn't always look like this. I just showed up here one day.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor
I
there.
don't get buddy with the clients. You pay for your services and you go to bed. Why would I want to get buddy with you?
I'm just. You were talking about a lot of guilds. And you just weren't sure if you were actually part of the Assassin's Guilds and all this other stuff. How do we know you're not part of them?
Well, I guess you don't. If I wanted you dead, I'd do it myself. Like in your food or your drink.
I don't eat or drink.
Well, I'm referring to your breathing frequency. Once again, you're monsters. Or when you were staring at me, I could have taken the axe to you then. I have no need to try to kill you. I give you room and board for a price that is paid. Beyond that is not my concern. Until you threaten to burn my bar down, then...
Well, that was the Reverend.
Yeah,
He,
I see that. Where's he at now?
He's probably upstairs grabbing his stuff. Or he probably went back to bed because,
That or he got put in his ring. I don't know.
She reaches back someplace off the side in her room, grabs something, tosses it up on the bar. There. That's your refund. If you don't want to stay here tonight, take it and go.
I can instead of sleep, I can just sit outside. I'll take the refund and go sit outside.
I have no idea where Russ is.
Oh, if you see our Phantom buddy, if he shows up, tell him I'm outside. Need to talk to him. Figure out where he ran off to.
I am going back to bed. Early breakfast, whatever. Comes early. She slams the door. You hear her stomp across the floor, and then you hear the bed creak as she falls into it. But you don't hear the axe hit the ground anywhere, so there's that. What would you guys like to do other than the fact that one of you has already passed out up in a room that wasn't actually rented by them?
Yep.
Oh,
I earned that room. I saved her life.
well, I'm
Is
sitting
this
up
your
front.
fault or is this the Reverend's fault?
For
Who's?
what?
I mean, the assassins.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Austin can't answer. He's upstairs snoring.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Bovis.
And Austin, I don't think really knows if he done something to piss somebody off.
Exactly. I mean, I went to the general store. I paid for goods and services. I saw them do some weird magic shit. We bought some stuff, traded a bottle of booze for it, came here, got attacked by assassins.
I was just showing the Reverend the photo. He was mumbling about something.
You did some hoodoo voodoo shit. What was that about?
I didn't do any hoodoo voodoo shit.
Alright. So is it possible that Russ was kidnapped by the assassins?
He's a ghost. How they grab him?
He's tangible enough. Some of the time.
Well, I'll try my communicator again, see if he responds.
I don't think that works.
I did a test. Y'all heard me?
We are in the same room. That's why we heard you. Here,
Oh.
let me just walk outside and I'll walk out the door and go about 50 feet out and then just look around and I'll see if I can see Russ anywhere in the vicinity away from the building.
Well, Russ, do they see you anywhere away from the building?
I'm not sure. Is it morning?
It's a natural 17 or passive, but that's a 14 on the perception active.
No, it's still like middle of the night.
Yeah, then they don't see me yet.
And I took my time walking out there. I didn't use my active, combat running speed type shit. Oh, and it would be at disadvantage because if it's dark, I don't see shit.
I mean, there's like some light because, the street lamp things, but other than that, yeah, it's pretty dark out. The moon is not full. It's more of a, what is it, a waning, like a crescent.
Alright. Well, I'll turn around and I'll start making my way back inside.
I'll grab some stuff out of the box of junk we bought. Go sit on the front porch of the tavern. Since
I didn't see him.
okay. He hasn't called me back yet.
Huh? What?
He hadn't called me back yet. But he's a ghost. Maybe he's sleeping in a graveyard?
He
So,
didn't
tavern?
normally. He never normally slept in a graveyard.
Well, the only town we were in, I knew he you would just hang out with me and chit chat. But now we're an actual real town with taverns and stuff. Oh,
So what happened to the Reverend? Did he pop into his ring, or did he go upstairs, or?
Right now, he's probably storming through the room upstairs, going through things.
Gotcha. All right. And what about the gal that was dead? Is she just on the table?
yeah.
That's where y'all put her.
Perfect.
So
All right. Well, I'll go up into her room that we didn't rent, where Austin is.
Yep.
I'll check the door, lock the window.
and
all
you
that
walk
fun
up, you
stuff.
see a bag, like a traveler's bag, sitting out there by the door.
Good enough. I'll make sure that window's locked, draw the curtains. Try and just fiddle around with stuff, try and keep it as harder to open. And then I'll go check in the other room, see if that's where he's at. See if he's storming around in that room that we originally had.
Yeah, he looks like he's throwing stuff in his bag. He's trying to find something in there that he can light a fire with.
All right. Well, are you gonna burn this place down, or what do you have planned? It seems like Austin's out for now.
Well, I mean, I'm not. I gotta do this Reverend's voice. He's not here yet.
Yeah, and that's why it's just like it seems like he's passed
What?
out, asleep.
You mean to tell me that after I told that woman I was gonna burn this place to the ground, that he decided to go sleep?
I mean, you can burn him down with it. No idea where Russ is.
The fuck's wrong with him?
Yeah.
To
I
burn
don't
this
think
place to the ground.
I don't think the skeletons are gonna listen to us. No idea about Bobus.
I'm
Where's
sitting out
Bobus at? Where the
he-
robot be?
He meandered just outside the front door and he sat down. So, if you even burn it down, you're gonna light him on fire as well.
What'd the hoe have to say when I left?
The money's on the counter, but we're gonna have to find somewhere else if we want to find something to do for the night. But apparently, someone pissed off assassins. I don't know if that's what you and Bobus did with your hoodoo voodoo.
What? I ain't pissed off for no assassins.
Well, somebody could have paid him, but I don't know who that would have been. But for now, I'm still tired. I at least need a short rest, and that'd be maybe good enough. But a long rest would be preferable.
Fuck it, I'll burn it tomorrow. He crawls over in the bed and lays his head down.
Alright, same story. Lock, draw curtains.
And I'll just sit out front, whistle, and
What does a whistle sound like for you? Seeing as how there's no lungs to put air in to blow through lips that don't exist. Is it just it's just the ringtone, the old school connecting to the internet sound?
Yes.
Okay. Ding 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 ding. All right.
Now, with doing tinkering, would that be active thing or?
Yeah, tinkering's an active thing.
Okay. Then I'll just sit there and watch the city at night.
All right.
Get my downtime, I guess. And basically keep an eye out for Rev. Or not Rev, but the
Rush.
Russ.
All right. Your perception.
Perception. 18 is my passive, but I really should grab my glasses. Really, I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to anything.
Yeah, I mean, you got a good passive, so if anybody come walking up on you, that you'd be able to pick up on it. But anything beyond that, you're not. Maybe you've like shut down your visual sensors or whatever, and you're trying to do that whole disconnect from the matrix again.
Oh, I've already disconnected. I was just in battle and didn't get hurt. Matter of fact, I was in 2 battles and didn't get hurt.
Challenge accepted.
I'm just saying, when I connected to the Matrix, I got injured. I disconnected, and I haven't been injured yet. That's
Has
my
nothing
logic.
to do with the fact that you're wearing armor.
No, that has nothing to do with it. All right, so you guys do get your long rest. The rest of the night goes by without a hitch. I need a Constitution check from Austin.
Not a save.
Nope, this is just a check.
Okay. Nope.
All right. So that light coming through the window, man, that fucking hurts. The smell of something coming up from downstairs. Is that bacon and eggs? I don't know. It's turning your stomach. And people walking up and down the hallways outside the door are way too loud. Open.
Are you shooting?
Yes, and I'm live. Thank you. I did not mute it, so.
Mississippi pot roast, corn, mashed potatoes, and beans.
Is that what that is? Green beans? Thank you.
Where's my plate?
Marcus wants to know where his is.
Unless it means address, and I don't know if it'll be good. by
Send your address. She said she doesn't know if it'll be good by the time he gets there, though.
Excuses.
Yeah, I keep telling her that. Alright, so, what are y'all doing?
Staying in bed.
By the way, that's the only effect you got to deal with. It's not going to cause any other issues, just the fact that you're hungover.
Okay.
Is anyone in the bar?
Yeah, it looks like a few people in there.
I mean, any of our team.
They're all upstairs. I'm sitting by the front door.
Yeah. And then, of course,
Okay.
your, Tweedledee and Tweedledum are still sitting where they were left.
Right. Because
Yeah.
as the first rays of sun come up, Russ walks through a wall.
Upstairs or downstairs?
Downstairs in the bar, because that's where he disappeared. Actually, he'll just come back where he came. He left.
Oh. Well. You could have used the front door.
I think that's the barmaid talking.
Yeah.
Yes, he looks a little bit different. As if the skin that had been, removed from part of his face has been pieced back together and held with wires.
Lovely, lovely.
Yes. My companions, are they around?
Well, I mean, the metal fella's sitting out on the front. I don't know where the rest of them at. I gave them their refund last night if they decided not to stay after their little incident. I'm assuming, who took the money? Did anybody take the money off the counter or no?
I did.
I'm assuming either they left, but if they're still here, then I would like to have my payment for their staying here.
Last night.
Yeah, they blamed me for them being attacked because y'all pissed off somebody.
I completely left the lady that was attacked on the fucking table. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
drag her back upstairs. I left her where she was.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. There would be an unconscious lady with bandages around the neck there in the morning.
Yeah, laying on the table.
Is she dead? Is she alive?
Well, I don't know. Roll me 3d20s.
I mean, I rolled a
Make-
13 on medicine and bandaged her up a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, make it to the GM only. if you don't mind.
Whisper. Okay, yeah, let me do this GM roll. Let me do this. Did that whisper it?
Yes.
That's a D4.
Okay.
So,
good. I was gonna say, wait a minute. Already off the
Yeah.
bat.
yeah, no, I wanted to do that just to make sure.
Verify. Gotcha.
All right, and then I'll do.
2 more. Okay.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, there's a woman unconscious on the table. Shallow
Okay.
breathing.
Truthfully, not a big issue right this second. I'm going to go over to where she is, which I assume is the bar, being flanked by my skellies. Not her, the barmaid,
Oh,
or the owner.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Last night, they were attacked.
Apparently,
They
you
angered
guys,
someone?
you or your friends, pissed off the Assassin's Guild here in town. I don't know how you did that in less than 24 hours,
They're very skilled.
but they threatened to burn my bar down because they got attacked. I'm gonna tell you like I told them. You pay for services to be able to sleep here, eat here. I don't guard you. I mean, I'm already up washing dishes, cooking meals, and feeding you beer. I'm not gonna guard your ass while you're sleeping too.
I just look at her, incredulously, and fine.
Now, if they're here, you need to make sure they give me my money.
Well, you said that our metal friend was outside, so I'm going to go talk to him and see if he.
oh, hey Russ, I hear you. Hey, the stand is working.
Yes.
Hey Russ, where are you at?
I poke my head out the door,
Oh,
through the door. Hello, Bobus. The skeletons will open the door.
And you
Come out.
do see the change in his facial appearance when he pokes his head through.
you got a little something right here.
I've been away for a while.
Okay. Well, did you get my message? I used to communicate or reach out to you, let you know, hey, what's going on here.
I don't think we were on the same world at the time.
Yep, you weren't on the same plane of existence, so it did not seem like it traveled that far.
Oh, that's why it didn't work.
I was summoned by my mistress.
Okay. That's why I called you out just a few minutes ago. I heard your voice, so. Okay,
Well-
so it makes sense.
Now, I'm confused. The barmaid said last night, I thought y'all would be long gone from here.
Oh, no, they're upstairs, passed out. Barmaid said we could have a refund, so I took the refund, came sat out here to
She
look
wants
for you.
her money back if they are staying, but I really couldn't care less.
Well, if you
She's an
want,
evil-tempered woman.
they're all kind of agile. Won't they just go out the window and she'll never know?
No, that's true. That's true. So what happened? She
Oh.
said you pissed somebody off.
We didn't piss anybody off. And I think she actually works for this vampire lord or whatever. Because he
Mhm.
sent minions out towards us. And not just us. The lady that's on the table in there, she
Yeah.
was attacked in the next room. So that's why I think Bar keeps in line with this vampire one. Maybe she's like a thrall or a minion. You know, like that old movie Blade, where there
Yeah.
was.
Or she's just an evil-tempered old Karen.
Nothing to do with the fact that she had one of your party members sleeping with her. But yeah, that's beside the point.
I mean, do you know that?
I didn't know that. I
Exactly.
just
Oh, I know.
got to the door.
He was there to save her.
Nobody has Nobody has clarified that situation with you. I understand.
Oh, and then of course we confronted her about it. She got a little attitude. So then Rev got an attitude and threatened to burn down the place.
Got a little angry. So I got a little
No.
angry.
The Rev, I'm going to see if he can make himself some Xanax.
And then, of course, you hear, damn lucky I didn't burn this place to the ground last night. As the Rev comes downstairs. Let's see, we got any ETA yet? Nope, not yet.
Well, Rev, of course you didn't burn the place down. You didn't stay here last night.
As he's coming down from upstairs. What do you mean I stayed?
I know you went up there to grab your stuff because you left in a huff last night. Because she gave us a refund, so we...
Are your logic circuits broken or something? You know damn well I went up there to go get my stuff and go to sleep. It's Austin's fault. Going in that other room and going to sleep. Passing out for being drunk.
Give the bartender the money. It's not worth listening to her shrill voice.
He was... I'm standing at the top of the stairs. He was ready to go through with it. I cooled him off, and we just said, we'll just calm down. Austin passed out already. You can't burn a place down if someone's asleep up there, so...
But isn't he like a flaming kitty or something?
And so am I, but not a kitty.
That would fire affect you?
Yes, it still does.
Fire's still fucking hot.
Very much so. I don't know how it makes sense, but... So I'm just going to turn around and go into Austin's room.
Okay.
You don't knock on Austin's door, Austin?
No, I'm just going into it.
Well, it's locked.
Can you lock it from the outside? Yeah, can you lock it from the outside?
I mean...
Or inside and when you close it?
Well, he locked it on the inside, because he said he did.
He
put her stuff out, locked the door, went to bed.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's what I heard him say.
I thought that was Curtis who said he locked everything up.
I was locking up the windows. Yeah, I was locking up the windows and closing
my bad.
the blind.
I thought I heard Scott say something about locking the door and going to bed in that room.
I just put her stuff on the outside, closed the door, and went to bed.
Yeah. So I was going to go in and just...
Then it's not locked.
Nudge, nudge. How you doing this morning?
Go away!
We're leaving. It's time to go. Here, this will make you feel better. And I'm just going to hand him some alcohol. It'll make the hangover go away. The only way for it to get any better is to keep it going.
That's right, you're a drunken master.
As long as you're drunk, you don't get a hangover. You'll never get a hangover if you're always drunk.
Look at my intelligence check. He takes the bottle and downs it.
Oh, man.
That's so great.
Okay, so you down the drink. You guys got your stuff?
Come on, bud.
Hey, that lady's pack's still here.
I think I saw her downstairs when I was telling them to pay the lady.
Okay.
I don't know if she's alive, but...
I'll take it down there to her and put it on her body then.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll take the pack. If the lady's still laying on the table, I put it beside her.
Yep, she's still laying there.
You okay?
She's still unconscious.
Hello?
I think she'll be fine. Anyway.
Look, if she's
Yeah,
with
I'm-
you need to take her with you. You don't need to leave her on my table like that.
Huh?
No,
She's
I
not
mean,
with us.
she was attacked
No,
just
I
like
think
we were.
she's your concern.
Yeah, she was another guest that was attacked by the vampire. That's why we had that conversation last night.
What vampires?
The ones that attacked us, that's why.
Oh, you were
know.
attacked by vampires.
We were
Yeah.
attacked by vampires?
Yeah, there was a dead one. Yeah, I think you were the one doing the killing and the staking. The one that I tried to get a hold of ran away.
Oh,
I think
steak,
another one
steak does
died.
not sound good right now. Ugh.
Yeah.
No.
Well, if you go look in the room, the bodies are still there.
Austin's
Did they turn to
looking a
dust?
little green.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's fine. He was getting a hangover, and as long as you're drunk, the hangover will never come.
That's not entirely true.
Yes,
But-
it is. Yes, it is. I think it is true. Russ, you want some drink? Russ.
Yes. No.
Casper.
No.
Russ.
Hold on. Let me see. Oh,
Now,
no,
mind
it's not
you,
even
Russ
worth it.
does look a little different now.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking, kind of just glancing at him, and it's just like, yeah, no, ghost and floating and dead lady. I'm peeking up at her. It's like, chest is kind of breathing. It's like, okay, yeah, all right.
What happened to you?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
His face is different.
My mistress decided to restore part of my face.
Why?
Because it hurt.
Your face hurt?
Well, her doing this hurt.
Well, then why'd you tell her to let her do it? I go this.
There's not a lot of letting in terms of what she does.
Who?
well, if you want to fix your face, I mean, that lady's dead. Why don't you just take her body? Can't ghosts do that?
No, I think she's still alive. I'm just gonna
Um,
reach up and kind of just blap, hand on the neck, just because of how short I am. Is there a pulse?
Wait, you said she was bitten by vampires.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
What do I know about vampire bites?
Well, it depends on the, what's the word I'm looking for?
Well, she's
Well,
not
genre?
sparkling.
Well, who was it that you? Well, you had the full tilt all the arcana about vampires last session, didn't you? Where you knew every single thing about them, right?
You knew that if you buried her, she'd come back and as a vampire.
Yes.
Yeah, you had everything because Augie had rambled it off to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so options. We can either leave her here.
But I don't think she died. I think she never died. I don't think, right? I'm kind of just feeling for a pulse.
Very, 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 very. Well, you know what? Give me an insight. Yeah. All right.
Ghost.
Yeah, you feel a pulse. It's a very, very thready one, a very weak one, but there is a bit of a pulse.
Standard human pulse?
Well, I mean, very
Like the
slow.
Bump.
No, not a bump, more a bump.
Okay, so
Well, the beating. Yeah.
Mason, what would you like done?
I mean, she's here. Not really our problem. The heart is beating. She's alive.
Okay. I'm going to go do a spare the dying on her to see if that helps her a little bit.
All right. Maybe her breathing
Does it make her...
Her breathing seems to get better.
Okay. So, we don't think she's going to turn into a vampire.
Obus?
Well, From what Augie told me, in order for them to turn into vampires, they have to die and be buried. But she didn't die, and we didn't bury her, so I doubt she's going to be a
She's
vampire.
not. She's got no sparkles either.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause she got bit like 8 hours ago, and then we came back now.
Just because I think it's probably a good idea to talk to her, I'm going to mend her flesh. And so a nice scar develops where those bite marks were.
Okay. She seems to stir. Looks up, sees you, and screams.
I just healed you.
What are you?
Okay, doesn't matter right now.
Are you dead?
know you were attacked last night, right?
No.
Okay, you
I
were
was in
attacked by a
bed.
vampire last night. And I'm looking over if I can find Austin.
All I remember is a nice furry cushion next to me. I don't know where it came from, but it was warm.
Okay.
I must have farted.
Austin was getting... Anyway. That individual over there, Austin, from what it sounds like...
Oh,
saved
the
your-
kitty!
Yes. Okay. Now, who are you?
Amelia.
Amelia. Were you
Earhart?
traveling through this town?
I mean, yeah, I was... I was... Just... What was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing. Yeah, I was just traveling and needed a place to stay.
Okay. So, I don't think this town is safe. So,
Well, guess I should take the ghost's word for it.
well, let's put it this way. A ghost does not want to stay in this town.
Hey, I thought we wait a minute. I didn't even know the bottle.
Okay. Well, Amelia, do you have another place to go?
Thank you.
I
I
guess
brought
can
your pack down.
I guess I could continue on. I mean,
Where you going?
just out to the woods to do some research on plants.
Oh, is there another city around here?
I mean, there's the bay. I mean, the port city. It's about a week's travel east of here.
Oh, cool. How far
Okay.
away? Oh, yeah. There?
I'm sorry. What?
Want a drink?
I
no,
suggest-
I got a hangover.
I'm fine, and I think you are too.
Thank
think
you. I
should
think I'm
pack
pretty.
up and make your way to where you want to go.
She looks at her pack. Oh, okay. Well, all my things are here. I guess I need to get dressed.
you
Might
want-
be a good idea.
You need help?
No. Certain I can get dressed. I mean, I'm certain I can get dressed on my own.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to look at Mason. Are you okay with her traveling off? Looking at plants.
Why does it matter to the rabbit if I'm leaving?
Because he's kind of a moral compass for my friend.
Yeah. I
The
mean,
moral compass?
The drunk rabbits, the mortal compass.
I mean,
Well, it's either that or the Gooey Cube. The
one
Gooey
person
Cube
on-
is not around.
yeah, one person on their own is not as safe as the rest of us together. I mean, that's why we brought the chef with us.
Ooh.
Well, okay. Then I look at her.
Food.
You
does
are
not
welcome
sound
to
yummy.
travel with us based upon Mason's recommendation.
We can all travel together until we get to the port city, and then you should be safer in the port city.
Who's Mason?
I go over to
Oh!
Austin. Sorry, I go
Oh,
over to
oh.
Austin and let you kind of move his face so he's looking at the rabbit.
What's her
Mason.
name? What's her name?
Amelia.
Oh, hey. Where's the old crusty old lady at?
She's in the.
Behind the
Sorry, what? I don't know of a crusty old lady.
They said you were behind the bar. That lady.
Oh, now I'm a crusty old lady?
For me,
Karen,
you're old.
it's fine.
Do y'all want breakfast or not?
And I walk out the door after she says that.
I'll grab your hand on the way out and I'll reach in my pack. Hand you a piece of jerky.
And
10
Austin
hit points if you want it.
and Austin does not take it, walks out the door, and starts throwing up.
Maybe later.
Amelia, why don't you dress? You're welcome to dress.
Let's see. Now I gotta make her a character.
Oh, we need to get a map before we leave.
I mean,
Yes.
Unless you got one, Amelia.
No, I just know how to get places. You follow the river up and you go out in the woods. I don't really need a map for that.
I'm going to go over to Karen, the barkeep. Karen.
Name's not Karen, but what?
Oh, when do the stores open around here? That's my first question. Second, where do you find this assassin?
I mean, they usually find you. If you piss them off, or... I mean, I've never had to deal with them, so I don't know exactly how to
Let's
find them.
say I wanted to pay them a bit.
I don't know. I guess ask for them around town, and eventually the fact that you're asking for them gets back to them. I don't know how the Assassin's Guild work. I have no connection to them.
Okay.
Just go talk to a street urchin, I guess. Pass it on to them. They'll pass it on to somebody else, I guess. I have no idea. Why would you want to talk
Thank
to the Assassin's Guild that's trying to kill you anyway?
To find out why.
Alright. I mean, doesn't matter. You're already dead, so... She goes back to
Well, that's partly the reason.
putting a plate of food
Doesn't-
down in front of one of the guys at the bar.
Okay. I will go outside and I'm going to use prestidigitation to put a message on the wall that says, would like to speak to the Assassin's Guild about last night. And I'll find it rushed.
Sure, Bobus. You find dust all over the place in the room.
I don't know. Do I see a
mean,
big pile of dust, or
No, because they don't, like, turn into a pile of dust in one little spot. They just start turning to dust and...
all right, I'll sweep up what I can.
I mean, this is not like an old school vampire movie where they all turn into a little pile that the dust devil can pick up. And they don't sparkle
Which
either,
is
apparently.
so inconvenient.
Yeah. They just, their bodies turn to dust and then they start to crumble.
Yeah. Well, I'll sweep up the dust, the dirt, the hairballs, the fur, pretty much anything on the floor. Put it in a little tiny bag to see if there's any kind of properties later on. I'm sure there's not, but
Yeah, that's fine. Just put down that you have a coffee can's worth of dust. And you can put vampire question mark. But you're pretty certain it's vampire dust. Alright, what are y'all doing? Oh, you asked about stores.
Yeah, general store.
I mean, they usually open about mid-morning. So, I don't know, 10, 11 bells? Something like that?
how many bells have we heard so far?
I don't know. How many bells have you heard?
10 or 11.
I was gonna say, it's like, have you heard 10 or 11 bells?
I mean,
Is that when you woke us up?
I happened to see a perception check of a 9 earlier. I don't know.
I mean, we did fight, and we did have to get our long rest again.
Yep.
Well, the
So
latest perception was a 25.
We got awfully interrupted
yeah,
for the
you're
big
right.
ones that
That
had to
was a
sleep.
25 when you were dealing with him coming out. But let's see. Well, that's damn sure not going to do it.
2 bells.
We're all still asleep.
It's 2 p.m.
Actually, you should do 8 plus D4.
There, 9 bells.
We have a little bit of time, but gives us a chance to look around this town in the daylight.
A few moments later, of course, a young lady comes walking out the door in her travel gear.
Ah, who you again?
I'm Amelia. You all told me
Amelia.
to travel with you.
Austin, Amelia.
Millie, got it.
No, it's Amelia.
Okay.
Like the famous pilot that went missing,
What's a
died
pilot?
to the coconut crabs.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Earhart.
Are you Amelia Earhart? Because she never reached London.
No,
Amelia.
my name's not Earhart.
No,
Amelia.
no.
My companions have been hit on the head repeatedly.
You
We
should
are.
go find a healer to take care of that.
He's
Well,
our
I've been
healer,
working with
sadly. Yeah, no. You felt how he healed you. He's our healer. And sadly, me and big guy here, we only get up close and personal in combat.
What do you
So
mean?
there's a whole lot of.
What do you mean by up close and personal?
If we were to
Fair.
spar, it's
Oh, you mean you're
fisticuffs.
like melee fighters.
Yeah, we're fisticuffs. Not even sword and shield. It's just. Well, I think you have a.
Oh, you're pugilist.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh,
Whatever
okay.
that is.
I don't play with no pew pews.
No, a pugilist is the person who fights with their hands.
I don't fight with my hands.
Yeah. He uses his claws. I use my hands. Yes. I sometimes, kick as well.
You kick?
Yeah. My feet are stronger.
Well, yeah, because you got lucky feet, because you's a rabbit.
I think your friend's still drunk.
It keeps
Yes.
the hangover at bay.
But wouldn't that hinder his fighting abilities?
Probably.
What if you get attacked by
Come
ruffians again?
come on, fight me, rabbit.
He'll be fine.
Hey, what's his name? What was that movie's name? Harvey?
Rocky?
No, Harvey.
Harvey?
It's an old movie with the invisible rabbit.
Can you go invisible?
Now that we're
No.
out,
I mean, I can hide. I'll run around
Maybe I should find my
a table
own way.
and. I'll just run around
they're
a
very
table and
good
try
at
to.
protecting.
I'll just try to hide in the crowd, running behind people, and just.
Yeah, I don't find it because I'm looking up. Because the Harvey the rabbit was supposed to be like 6 foot tall.
Tap
Now that
on your
we're-
shoulder, and he's right over there.
Now that we're outside, a spectral owl comes down to join me.
Oh, how cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
It appears to be in a perpetual state of rot, but it's spectral.
They don't magic and stuff like that. It's what it is.
Okay.
We know what happened to the chef.
I ate him.
Not the chef. I told him you wouldn't.
Who?
He'll be
Hopefully,
fine.
he did not get eaten by the vampires.
Well, I checked the other rooms, and no other vampires.
Okay.
I didn't hear anybody say I'm checking all the rooms.
I did after the fight last time.
Oh.
Last time.
Well, then you would have woke him up. He was asleep.
Okay.
I missed that part. I apologize.
Yeah.
So, where are we going?
I guess we're gonna hang out a bit until the store's open, and then get a map. And do we want to hang out in town, or do we want to leave?
Well, I think we need to see if we can figure out a little bit more about these staff.
Why?
Wasn't there a reason y'all came to this town to begin with?
So we were running away from a town full of cannibals. They got attacked by a dragon.
Yeah.
And
Well, originally
that's the
came
only reason
here-
you came here?
Originally came here for Mythlar Hand.
We want to
He
go
was-
home.
Guy that was supposed to send food to Bleak Yard, but Bleak Yard just got destroyed.
No, this is Bleak Yard.
Oh, this is Bleak Yard. Okay.
Reason why we come here is to find a way home.
No, we were looking for Shady Dick.
Find a way home.
Oh, yes, you.
I'm so
traveled a bit.
confused.
Amelia,
Welcome
what
to the
were
party.
you coming to the forest?
I'm sorry. What's the question?
What were you coming to the forest for?
You can find some good herbs for healing and stuff out there in the forest. They're not quite as well grown closer to the port. They're more something you have to find a little deeper into the jungles.
I see.
Jungle.
So are you a healer or
These little
herbalist?
damn jungles. This is a
Um,
forest.
I guess you could say I'm kind of a ranger.
Okay.
A what?
I don't remember meeting any rangers
A,
before.
a
Wasn't
ranger. That's,
Robert?
a person who spends time out in the woods dealing with animals and plants and the
Oh,
like.
druid.
No,
a zookeeper.
No, I'm not a
Wasn't that
druid.
what-
Druids have the ability to change their shape into the animals, and I mean,
I looked at
close.
Austin. National Park God.
I'm saying, wasn't that what Robert, the
Oh.
guy that found us, wasn't he a
Steve
ranger?
Irving.
Yes, Roderick
Yes.
was a ranger.
Roderick, not Robert. Yeah, Roderick. Roderick was a ranger.
Yes.
Who?
Roderick, the guy that found us when we were all stuck together originally.
Oh. Now I remember
Yeah.
what rangers are.
Yeah, that guy.
Busybodies.
Not necessarily, but that kind of skill set.
But Roderick was a busybody.
Well, Amelia, I'm sure your skills will help my companions greatly.
Yeah, come on, Amelia.
Well, should we
I don't know.
wake up the chef before we head out?
Yes.
You want me to go get him?
Sure.
What room is he in?
I just find him. I'm
Fourth
sure
one on the left.
it can't end horribly.
I go upstairs. Fourth
You
one.
you come walking in the door, and he's standing at the bar talking to the barkeep, wanting to know where his friends have gone.
I walk up to him, put my hand on his shoulder.
He kind of leans back because the smell of the alcohol in your breath. Whoa! We're starting awfully early this morning, aren't we, sir? Plus, you're not hungry, are you?
Bro, no. Bro.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. Didn't mean to get the spittle on you. He's outside.
I thought for sure you had forgotten about me, good sir.
No, man, you my friend.
Yeah.
I put my
sure.
arm around him and start walking outside.
Oh, by the way, he was raised real different, so if he gets certain hungers for certain things that are a little weird, don't mind it.
But what do you mean by weird?
You might find out. Don't mind it.
Hey, here's Chefy boy.
And Chefy Boy looks petrified. He is walking with him, but he is a little leery and scared looking.
Hey, this is
Amelia.
Amelia. I'll get it down here sooner or later.
She leans over towards the ghost and goes, "Why does he look so scared?" Rush?
Austin, ate some.
He ate someone?
Yeah,
Oh my.
he comes from a feral tribe of cat people.
That might explain why the guy looks like he's about to shit himself.
Yeah, it is. Because he asked the chef to cook the guy for him.
Oh my. Then she just kind of shuts up like she's trying to process all this.
I'm the chef.
Yes. Yes, Mason's also an excellent cook. He does know a great deal about herbs and spices. And we do
Sometimes he's
have
a good cook.
our friend Little D over here, who is his full name is the Reverend
Pimp Daddy.
Pimp
Slim.
Daddy. Slim. Pimp Daddy Slim.
But my eyes are up here.
You gotta get used to it.
He is very amorous and is also a noted alchemist.
Oh. Well, she's kind of like looks conflicted as if does she want to talk to me about alchemy or and deal with the whole, like you said, amorous issue, or maybe keep him at arm's length.
I would suggest keeping him at arm's length.
Whose arms? His or yours? Because if you keep him at his arm's length, he's going to be real close to you.
I think keep him at your arm's length, Austin. I think that's what we're looking at.
Should we buy your friend a cup of coffee or something?
Okay. I go
No,
over to
no.
her, I sit down, I push the Reverend back until he's an arm's length away from her.
Austin, have you been cleaning yourself on a regular basis?
No. You keep doing it.
Oh my! And she just walks off red-faced.
Yeah.
She doesn't walk off. She just walks a little further away from you guys.
You keep going. Press these digits. And all
I
of a
go
sudden
over
I'm
to a
clean.
trough and you shape water and wash him off.
Wet cat.
No. I start running away.
So now in the middle of the square out in front of the tavern, we have a ball of water chasing the cat. Okay. You kind of draw the crowd. People are actually kind of watching this. And
So,
and I
Austin,
climb up the walls and everything trying to get away from this thing.
clean yourself for it's open water time.
No.
And y'all told me my spray bottle was going to be a bad idea.
Tidal wave. That's what we need right now is just tidal wave. It's like you can't run away from this.
Yeah.
But since there are town folks out and about, I will go up to them and basically ask them, if they ever saw, I'll give them the description of Shadrick. But I'll say Shady Dick because that's how he's...
you get a couple of responses. No, we don't have no dark elves here. We don't deal with dark elves. Dark elves are bad. Okay.
You don't cotton that path.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't deal with dark elves. Dark elves are not good to deal with. They evil creatures, and if you cross them, they tend to turn you into giant spider-like people. And we stay away from that. We keep them out of town.
I must have crossed one in previous life because now I'm a metal robot.
No, they don't turn people into robots. Why am I talking to a fucking robot? They turn them into spiders. 8 legs, big bulbous belly, and human.
Like a Black Widow, Brown Recluse.
Only if they're made like half people. They called them driders. We don't deal with that. We don't want to do none of that evil, nasty, dark crap. The dark elves ain't allowed here.
Okay. But vampires are.
Vampires.
Yeah.
He walks away.
Oh, follow that guy. Follow that guy.
I'll follow that guy.
Following that guy?
Give me an insight.
Right on his ass. I have one. My natural is 17, but
Yeah, it's obvious. This guy, you said vampires. You just scared the shit out of him. He's trying to get away.
vampires. Nope.
Nope, I'm out. Nope,
Said
nope,
too much.
nope, nope.
Said too much.
I mean, he's walking away from you the same way that Austin is trying to get away from that water ball. Why are you following me? Oh no! Don't do no vampires! No! 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 No!
No, they're dead.
No! 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 What? You killed? Oh no! 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 He walks a little faster.
But you know about them then, huh?
Everybody in the
You know
town
what
knows
you talk-
about.
Yeah. You're our best friend then. Yeah, we want to talk to you. I'm gonna run up and reach for his hand to hold his hand,
Oh, no, let go
and
of me.
just act like his bestest friend ever.
Let go of me, little rabbit. Let me go with me. You pissed off at no, I want to
No,
have vampires.
no. We're the bestest of friends now.
You'll get my family killed.
Yep, I'm just gonna skip along right next to him. We're the bestest of friends, and you're gonna tell us everything you know about vampires.
You don't know nothing about vampires. It's the Assassin's Guild.
Oh,
you'll-
you know
you'll
exactly
deal with them.
everything.
You know, vampires
Yeah.
are part of the Assassin's Guild. Means you piss me off and they come and kill you. Yeah.
I don't know anything about the Assassin's Guild. That's why I want you to tell me everything about the Assassin's Guild.
That's all I know about the Assassin's Guild. They incorporate vampires and kill people at night because I guess they're supposed to be effective. Now you want to get my damn family killed.
Well, where's the Assassin's Guild hiding?
I don't know. I don't keep up with what they. I try to stay away from that stuff, man. They bad news. Bad news. They kill you. They kill you for no reason. For food.
Exactly. That's why they're trying to kill us for no reason.
I mean, you talk about them. You talk about it out in the open like that.
And so are you now, because you're my
Because you're
bestest of
talking
friends.
to. Oh. And he's trying to pull away from you. He's shaking his head. He's scared. Somebody help me! This is a crazy rabbit. This crazy rabbit gonna get me killed. And of course, at this point in time, you hear 9 bells.
Oh,
No,
I got somewhere to be. Let go.
10 bells. 10 bells.
Yep. I got somewhere to be,
Oh,
and just
shop's open.
And he falls on the ground and scrambles away from you.
yep, and just gone.
And as he leaves and takes off, you can actually hear him say as loud as he can, "I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing."
But that's not what you told us.
I didn't say shit. A robot lying.
I'm not programmed to lie.
Somebody needs to run that robot over to Carriage.
As we go over to the store, I'm going to utilize minor animate to animate some tiny animal skeletons and things that are probably lying. This is a town.
All right.
We don't have Augie here, so they'll actually help in getting rid of bodies.
Someone sees their pet cat running around now. Juniper!
I thought I buried that stupid ass cat. What the hell is it doing running around the damn street like that?
So are we going to the pet cemetery? Is that what we're
Yeah.
doing?
Rust is a walking pet cemetery.
All right. Yeah. As you're doing that, the wind kind of picks up a little bit. Sky kind of darkens up. It's still a little warm. And just before you get to whichever store you plan on heading to begin with, it starts to rain.
Yeah, because we needed to go to the general store. That was really the only one we needed to talk to.
Yeah, that would possibly have a map.
Yeah, the trinket shop had nothing for us really, other than unless you wanted trinkets.
Well, you back?
Yeah.
I told you I was going to bring my friends.
Ah,
Yes, hello.
Oh shit, these are you friends?
Yeah.
Well, they
We got to get a map yesterday.
Oh, a map. Yeah, I figured you had one. That's why you asked for one.
I mean, I needed
I
the
was-
essentials.
Yes.
would you
I was
cons-
looking for a few backpacks, and if you have any fabric and sewing equipment.
Yeah. There's some traveling packs over there, and you can probably get some bolts of cloth over there.
Thank you.
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah. No problem.
And I just, move through some of the shelves over to where it is.
That's a ghost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What the fuck's it?
His name's Russ. The
Yeah.
ghost.
Ghost.
He died, and apparently he just stayed dead.
Are you seeing dead people?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all seeing dead people.
Yeah. Well, he's
We
also
saw
probably going to
vampires,
freak out
right?
when I start fitting the backpacks onto the skeleton.
Oh shit! I didn't see them come in.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's Tweedledee and Tweedledum, or thing one, thing two. We keep
Thing one, thing two.
they
Thing one is in blue. Thing two is in green.
I can't see color.
They make phenomenal jerky racks. Just kind of open it up, and they're still holding the crocodile jerky. That's,
Yes.
You didn't have to show me that shit. I was gonna take your word for it. That's just revolting right there. Look, you want a map, right? I heard map, and then I heard other stuff. Cloth. And he looks down, tries to make sure he makes no eye contact with the skeletons.
They're not going to steal your soul if that's what you're worried about. They're just...
Yeah, sure, yeah. Whatever you say, yeah. What else did you looking for? Now, what kind of cloth are you looking for? That you see when you get over to where he pointed, you see some canvas, some cotton cloth, and some silk.
Wait, you said canvas, silk, and what else?
Cotton cloth.
I'm looking for just a general variety of things, so I'll probably get some of, because I think we have the money. So.
All right, so just tell me exactly what you're getting, how much of it you're getting.
Let's just say I'm getting 4 yards of cotton in various colors, black and white silk in like 4 feet of that, and you said canvas, so probably 8 feet of that, or 8 yards of that.
All right, 4 yards of the other one. Silk.
Well, 4 different for the cotton, 4 different colors, 4 yards each, and then 2 silk, 1 black, 1 white, 4 yards of that, and then 8 yards of canvas. Actually, yeah, 8 yards should be fine.
All right, and you said you needed the tools, right?
Yeah.
I myself will grab 4 yards of fabric that seems to be like water repellent of sorts.
Canvas.
Canvas.
And how many yards did you say you were getting of that? 4?
4 yards. And if there's any rods, thin round rods, I'm going to snag those up.
Just rods, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Are you looking for, like, is there any, like, bent tent poles that the maybe blacksmith could fix up?
Hold on a second.
Something like that?
No, what I'm thinking is Inspector Gadget with an umbrella.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering, is anything that could be, made to be fixed into what you were looking at.
Yeah.
As far as
'Cause we have a
rods,
blacksmith.
only thing you find are like bow staffs. And maybe some dowel rods, but nothing more than that.
Ooh, dowel rods. That might work.
Yeah. I'll grab a handful of dowel rods. Ideally, when we take a rest or stop, I'm going to tinker a umbrella that will attach to me that I can basically store inside my body, and then when it's raining like this, pop it out top of my head.
I mean, I've got tents, so if you wanted to tinker inside of a tent.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I got two-person tents. And so many of us are tiny.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking I'm metal and rain. Metal and water really doesn't mix. I don't want to rust.
True. If we are end up walking so much in the outside as well.
Yeah.
What about oil? We could, if there's any weapon oil, we could also oil you down like that. To try and make you a little water repellent as well. Rust
Yeah.
repellent, maybe.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, okay, so the map, all the cloth you asked for, you wanted tools, or you wanted some weaving tools, or
I'm just going to call them
Tailoring
tailor
tools.
tools.
yeah, I went with the weaving tools. So what else? What else is there? Anything else you guys would like to purchase while you're here that you may have forgotten from last night?
I wasn't
That's,
here last night.
that's all I can think of.
Um,
Next to
Do
the map,
you happen to have any antitoxins or potions of healing or anything like that?
well, I mean, the only potions I had, I sold to your friends last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to know. Thank
Don't know about any antitoxins, so I must apologize about that. I don't think we've been given any of those or sold any of those lately.
you. No problem.
Let's see. So is that all she wrote for you, gentlemen?
Well, do you have anything to, ward off vampires? Because we were attacked last night. Well, the tavern was attacked,
Kind of
and we just
stops
have.
mid right in what he's writing down. Um, yes, vampires. So is there anything else you would like to purchase? You know,
Not that I can think of.
of any kind.
Not that I can think of. Guys?
I'm sure there was going to be something once we leave, but not off the top of my head.
Excuse me, sorry.
Amelia, is there anything you need?
She's kind of looking around. She's checking out some of the bows. I mean, if I'm going to be
While this is going on,
traveling with
I
you,
forgot about one other appearance change for Rush. It looks like he has a tattoo of a black ribbon around his neck.
Is that something that you had in your old life, or is that her thing?
That's her thing.
So, Amelia does pick up a nice, halfway decent looking bow, some arrows. I figured if I'm going to be traveling with you, I guess I need to have some sort of help out in some way, I suppose.
Yeah, especially if the vampires come back and attack you again.
It would be appreciated.
Yeah. So, yeah, stuff. Yeah, stuff that you guys. Is there anything else that you need to purchase? So, I'm throwing a bow on there too. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Bow and arrows.
Okay. Okay. Uh. So
Garlic?
short bow. Um. All right, and you said. I think that just all comes together. Did you say garlic? Garlic. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Garlic.
Steaks?
Let's see. I don't seem to have any garlic.
Okay.
I'm sure we can find some wild garlic out.
Mm-hmm. And I got plenty of, steaks from the Allosaurus and the
No,
crocodiles.
Steaks where you can put them in the vampire, so you can put it in his heart,
Oh,
and you tear off his head.
oh. You've been watching too much Buffy.
No, that's what I did last. No, you're probably right. I'm not sure what I did last night. I thought that's what I did.
Oh, I'm glad you had such an exciting night last night.
What do we owe you, Chief?
I thought it was for free.
No.
We have to pay the man.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't get nothing then. And Austin walks out the door.
No, I mean, before you walk out, if you want something, that's fine.
I'm fine. I don't need nothing.
All right.
All right.
So it looks like
Can we get a brush?
a brush.
Yes.
For the cat?
Yes.
Now that he's out of there, it's just for the cat?
Yes. There's a use for mage hand here.
Sure. I'll throw a brush in. Yeah, he reaches behind the counter and grabs what looks like like the brush you would brush a horse with.
Perfect.
Or do you want a hairbrush?
No, the horse brush would probably be better.
Sure, I'll just throw it in there. Shit. Yeah, get out of here fast. Your grand total is going to be 98 gold and 2 silver.
Does that seem fair from last time? Because he's been awful hesitant since the vampires were mentioned.
I mean, it seems like the same deal you were getting last night.
All right.
It seems. I think you did an insight or something, didn't you, for the last time?
Well, if this seems fair comparatively, then that's fine.
It seems fair compared to what you purchased last night.
If the word vampire just kind of startled him, then that's fine.
It seems like he's just in a hurry to get your asses out of his fucking store.
Alright. So I've got some gems that are worth, like 10 gold. Would that suffice for part of the payment? Would you take gems in part of the payment?
Yeah, I mean it's currency, so yeah, sure. As long as they're worth it.
All right. So let me take right. So that you said 98 gold.
Yeah.
All right. So are we good with using gems? That's in the party treasury that I've been holding up on my end.
Go for it.
All right. So I've got 3 gemstones that were worth 10 gold each. So that's minus 30. Then I also have here I don't know if anyone's used this. We have 11 gold and 32 copper as well, unless somebody's used that.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'll give you 25 silver.
I'll just keep a hold of the gold. I'll pay attention to the gold. Minus 11 gold. That brings that down to 57. And then I've got a bunch of gold. So I'm just going to get rid of the rest of the gold out of my gold that I stole off of his fat dead body.
Well,
Minus, what's up?
sir, would you be interested in a portable AC unit in these hot days?
Excuse me?
You're going to kill him.
A portable what?
A portable cooling system for hot days. It's a found design.
I think your golem is broken, man.
No.
Yeah.
He's his own person. He's not a golem.
Yeah,
He's stone, flesh, and not blood, but he's just stone and wood. It's not, he's as much of a person as I or the ghost is.
Now the 25%, is that like between 26 and 74 or
Huh?
25% chance of failure in releasing the air elemental?
Or is that 0 to 25.
That 0 to 25. Is that 75 to 100? Is
Here,
that
we'll go. I said you had
or
what was your percent? 75% chance it's gonna break.
25%?
Because I'm
Alright.
sitting here and I'm just counting out shit right now.
All right, so
Okay.
from 55 to was it 90? No, 80.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I roll between 55 and 80,
Yeah,
then that's failure. Okay.
then it's roll initiative.
Cool. So I'll turn it on and let him feel the light breeze.
Well, that's it's an awfully odd a magical device you've got there.
Would you be interested in buying this?
Wouldn't even know how to begin to price this thing. Is that cold air coming out of it?
Yes, it is.
Hold on a minute. He reaches behind the counter and pulls up this little looks like a monocle,
Mm-hmm.
and he puts it on.
Okay.
Give me a moment to figure this out since you threw this on me. Not that you threw this on me, but you know what I mean. Alright. He takes 10 minutes, and of course he is casting Identify.
Yeah.
Pardon me, sorry guys.
No problem.
Figure that way we can save our gold since we don't have a whole health lot.
I've got a decent amount.
I don't even know what's in our party fund.
So on the Fat Bastard, I took over 100, like I had 170 something gold, and then I have 14 platinum.
See, I'm letting you handle all this because I can't carry them. So
See, that's the thing. It's like everyone else just kind of went off to do stuff, and I'm just like, fat guy.
I mean,
Money.
how much you got left? 68 gold to pay?
57.
57.
Yeah, because I heard that he was going to give me 11 gold.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
if you got over 1,400 gold, then
I mean,
No,
I
no,
can
totally.
I can certainly knock the rest of the price off of this for the little box you got there.
well, this is worth a lot more than just that price.
I mean, how much more do you think it's worth?
It's a one of a kind item.
Yes.
I'd say it's probably worth good 500 to 1,000.
Well, why don't you give me a price that you'd take for it? And
I did tell you I would bring the rest of my crew in too.
Yeah, Bobus, give me a persuasion.
Persuasion.
Austin is outside using his claws to put Austin was here into the wood of the porch.
and
All right.
and Dan, I'm going to actually help the shopkeeper here by saying, Austin, this could also just be great advertisement for your new line of product. I mean, think about it. This gentleman here could market this for you. And so I'm going to roll persuasion, but I'm helping the shopkeeper.
Oh, the shopkeeper? So you're helping the shopkeeper not pay quite as much for it or something?
Yes.
Okay. Tell you what. Keep what you got. I'll 250.
Okay. At 250 and all the stuff we have here?
No, I mean, I will take it and trade
If you-
the value of 250 gold.
Okay.
You can hang on to what's your money, and I will just subtract the 98 from the 250 and Well, I'll just give you 150, and then I'll knock the price off the rest of it.
And you will tell other people about it, right? And the creator of it,
Yes, yeah, I
Phobos
will.
Hinton.
Now, so how do you turn this on?
This little nozzle here, if you want it cool, you rotate it to the left. If you want it hot during the cold winter times, you rotate it to the right. And then this little nozzle here, just put that in the center and shuts it off.
Okay, roll me a percentage. You're setting it for me.
Oh, I'm setting it for you?
Yes.
Okay.
So, what is that? We'll just round that up to 40, say 40 to 65.
Yeah.
Okay. He operates it without a hitch. It does not go off. So he slides 150 gold across the counter to you and tells you can
Okay.
take care of the stuff with you.
All right.
Perfect.
And I'll hand the 150 gold to Mason,
Oh,
since I
all
don't
right.
have pockets.
All right.
You seem to be our treasurer, so.
And now he's sitting in front of it, enjoying the nice, cool air that's blowing on him.
For now.
For now. Yes, for now. All right.
1 in 4 chance it fails. We use 2 of those chances, so yay!
Well, here's the thing. How long does it stay on?
Till he turns it off.
So as long as he just leaves it on cold, it's fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Then
But
winter
when winter-
comes, he turns it on hot. It's fine, unless it's not.
Oh yeah, there's no chance he's gonna try to show it off to people when they come in the store, huh?
Exactly. That's why we just leave now.
Mm-hmm. Well, Reverend wanted to burn down the place.
Yep.
Oh, I should have sold it to the trinket guy. He's the one that we conned.
Yeah, and he
you
knows
what?
that you conned him. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You did what?
That was out of character.
Hey, I know. See, I just saw you do a thing, and it's just like, what are you doing?
That was Pimp that did the distort value. I was
Yeah,
just
then-
holding it.
Well, not only that, he knows that he was charmed
Yes.
as well. That was the biggest thing, I bet, was the
Mhm.
charm.
That was Pimp himself as well.
All right, so what are y'all doing?
We got a map and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do we want to stick around or do we want to head out?
I say we head out.
I say we head out.
Yeah.
Thought I overheard you say you was looking for somebody.
Look
Shut
at vampires.
Well, there's this guy named Shady Dick, dark elf. A halfway decent dark elf, not a bad dark elf.
I thought I heard Mithril Hand or something like that.
Oh, he was the reason we were kind of heading down here until the town that we were in was burnt down to a crisp by a dragon, apparently, according to some treants. So no reason to really find him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because we're going to tell him that he needs to send more food to that village because the pompous guy had died of a heart attack. And
But-
the villagers finally got some food to eat, but they consumed all of it at once.
Yeah, but apparently we were walking down here and we looked back and there was a giant glow of flame. And the treants were like, yeah, no, that town got lit up like a Christmas tree due to,
Wait a minute.
dragon.
Did you say treants?
Yeah.
You spoke to some treants.
Yeah.
There was 2 of them. We spoke to one of them.
Well, that's nice. Interesting. I've never met a treant before.
Yeah. Yeah, they were... Yep. They were running once they saw us because they were just sneaking by and then it's like, ah.
Yeah. All you gotta do is say hello to them and they'll talk to you.
I mean, they're usually hard to find. Well, anyway, the gentleman was with you. I can't remember what I told you his name was. So, you're not going to search out for the good sir about the food to send back to the village, and you're heading off somewhere else, so. I mean, perhaps I should part ways here and uh, try to get travel passage to the next village or to the port town or somewhere.
Oh,
mean-
that's where we're heading. So why
Yep.
don't you just come with us?
Oh, joy. Travel with you a little bit longer. And he looks over at Austin
It's-
and.
I mean, he's not going to eat you.
Yeah, and it saves you money.
You have,
Who's not
protection.
gonna eat who?
You're not going to eat the cook.
Well, if he dies, I might.
No. I told him if he dies, he's going to get a good burial. I promised him that.
Well, okay, parts of it.
I will make
No,
sure they
all
bury
of
you
them.
properly.
Exactly.
He
Oh
looks
my
at the two
God.
skeletons walking behind you and listening to Austin. I mean, yeah, I guess I could save some coinage by traveling further with the. Oh my. Very well, I guess I will continue my travels with you folks.
Plus, since you came into town with us, and apparently someone here pissed off someone, vampires are after us now. And since you joined us,
I don't
vampires
recall.
are pissed off with you now as well. So,
Wait, did you had vampires
Cool story,
that you
bro.
dealt with last night?
Huh?
I mean, I slept
Yes.
just fine. I don't recall there being any issues.
I slept just fine too.
but
Can I
we're all
check
in
his
this
neck?
together, right, buddy?
You don't mind, man. Check your neck.
I mean, yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, if you said there were vampires, I mean, more than likely, yes, check my neck.
Hey, vampires can eat suck from other places. Check down there too.
No, by the way, no, there's a lady present. We're not going to do that.
Where?
Whatever you said down below.
No,
you want
where's the
investigation?
lady?
investigation or perception? Amelia.
I'm standing right here, good sir. I'm kidding.
Oh. I take her, I turn her around. Okay, go for it.
Oh my. Okay, I guess I will face this way.
Hey, Amelia.
You want investigation or perception?
Investigation. Are you really insisting I drop trowel right here in the middle of the streets?
They were only going after the neck, so it's fine.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, yeah, his pecker looks fine there, Austin. What about his neck?
It doesn't seem to be any wounds on his neck at all.
Okay.
Yep, and I'm just standing right in front of him.
No, it's
Yeah,
not your
totally.
pecker
It's
that you
totally
gotta-
fine. Totally fine.
It's not his pecker. It's the thighs.
Oh my.
They got the arteries.
Okay,
things
can we
in there.
please stop tormenting our companion?
I'm not
Yeah. We'll leave
Yes.
Gordon alone,
We are.
okay?
Who?
Gordon,
Who's that?
the chef.
He's got a name?
Yeah, I'm sure we all forgot it by now, so his name's Gordon.
I thought it was Chef.
Exactly.
I think chef is a title.
Yeah.
Nope. Chef is his name.
Right.
Okay,
No.
are we leaving town or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did someone get a map?
Yes,
Yes.
we got a map. We
Do
got
we know how to read it?
plenty of good stuff.
Oh,
Yes.
Ish, probably.
Let's go.
actually, the ranger probably can read it pretty good.
I mean, I'll help whoever needs help on reading the map.
Okay, so the map shows you are right about here.
And we came, so I'm assuming we came from upriver then, obviously.
Yeah.
So we trekked
You
to here.
started in here somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
and then you made your way to a village. It was near the river, or close to the river. And then from the river, you followed it up to about here.
And we're heading here-ish.
Well, yes, it's the next town you know of that's on the map is this direction. It does show on the map that there is some sort of settlement here, but the one you asked for was here.
Okay, and that's a port town, right?
It says that it's got a port access to it. Yes.
Okay. Alright.
What do you know about a Black Knight?
Or what?
A Black Knight.
Mm-hmm.
What's a? I mean, what
Eh,
do you? I've heard
eh.
stories of a Black Knight that travels through the jungles and such. Apparently connected with some adventuring party years ago.
Okay, so
yes.
more of the same.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I was informed before I left to come out and search. Last time I came out was to be sure to avoid certain areas, like up the river from here is a village that is ran by a portly noble wizard who of some mysterious. Well, I mean, there's stories about him. I don't know how much of those are true. And then, of course, he's apparently part of the same adventuring party that they split up and took on different roles in the area. But the knight himself has been known to traverse around and is trying to collect something. I don't know. I was just told to stay away from him.
Mm. Hey, the guy who died from
Yeah,
that's a portly fella.
yeah. And I was asking about the Black Knight because that was the guy that we met way over yonder, over, blah blah.
And I think he.
He had a heart attack. The older fella, the fat guy, before the town was
Yes.
Well,
lit up by a dragon.
that's odd. Never mind. I guess I mean maybe he did have a heart attack. Just doesn't match up with any of the stories I've heard about him. But okay.
Well, what stories did you hear?
Well, I mean, I've heard stories that he, you know, made a deal with the devil to live longer, or there was talk that maybe he was not of not immortal anymore. I guess. I mean, what is that thing that wizards do that make them live longer and beyond their years?
Magic.
I mean, yes, magic, but there's something that I don't know. I deal with nature. I don't deal with that arcane stuff that allows you to extend your life
Cryogenics?
beyond its means. I don't know what cryogenics is.
What's the one that Jesus has? The cup of the Indiana Jones movie. What was it?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what.
Magic cup that makes people live
Eternal
forever.
Youth, that one.
Don't know of an Indiana
The Fountain of
Jones.
Youth. Did he find the
Yeah.
Fountain of Youth? A youth?
I will say this. I think they've also angered an entity.
Who?
So
Who?
I mean, who do you think you may have angered?
Chada, the Dark Walker.
Who dat?
Do any of them react? The people of Lyape?
No.
Okay. She's the goddess of the Umberflow, and she granted them.
If she's got a problem with the flow, she needs to get a tampon.
I don't
No,
think that's
she doesn't have a
the,
problem with the flow.
I mean, the
No.
Umberflow is something totally different than that.
Yeah.
Crude.
And I go, oh, you're from Earth? You know what a damn tampon is?
Well, no, you said something about flow, so I assume that's never mind.
Yes.
No,
Austin.
I heard them talking about that. Isn't that like the whole magic-y thing here?
Yes. There are 3 flows of energy.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The Umberflow is just one of them.
Then you have the blood flow,
No.
and then you have
Now, Austin, I'm pretty sure that you were not a woman on Earth.
nope. I was a man.
Exactly.
Now I'm a kitty. Okay, are we leaving town or are we just talking about this on the damn right side?
I was thinking we were talking about this on the road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're talking about this on the road.
Okay.
All right, so give me some marching orders.
I would think first, second for me. Whoever wanted to lead.
So I'm gonna put you guys back over on. We'll just say this one here.
Yeah. Kind of in the middle. So I can.
Okay, this is where we had you guys at before. Our
I'm gonna
typical
pass
standard
out.
road.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass out jerky to those who will take it.
I'll
Okay.
eat it now.
Oh, this is
Yep.
this
Yeah,
is quite
I'll eat it.
good.
Yep.
Did you make this yourself?
Yeah, this is the 10 hit point jerky. The 10 points.
Yep.
Yep. That's made from dinosaur. Allosaurus.
I've never had dinosaur meat, but I guess
Yeah.
it's good. Thank you.
Yep. The crocodiles we killed, those are currently curing on, thing 1 and thing 2.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's a interesting way to. You are a very strange group. I will say that.
Yes.
I
We
mean, I scrubbed them down a little bit to clean them up so that they weren't. They were already skeletons. They weren't rotting flesh on them. They weren't like zombies.
I think you worked
Hey,
for
Russ, can you get zombies next?
No,
I can create them now if I needed
Please.
to, but
Oh.
I would
Are they-
lose
are
thing
they-
1 or thing 2.
Are they fast zombies or slow zombies?
like which one?
I
Which
haven't
movie is
made
it?
one yet.
28
Oh,
Days Later,
There's
or
all kinds of movies that had zombies.
yeah, is it like 28 Days Later or Shaun of the Dead? Which type?
I would probably go with Shaun of the Dead.
Okay.
Wait, what year were you in?
Me,
Yeah, let me
20.
check.
I'm 2050.
So I'm
So-
talking old shit to you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're talking all shit to me, so.
Yeah, you're more along the lines of. Really? What?
World, yeah, it's like, is it World War Z or is it, That's like, those are still old movies.
What's
Yes.
Shaun of the Dead?
You would have seen Shaun of the Dead. You were only
Nope.
2002.
It's 2004, actually.
Oh, come on.
No,
Oh,
Austin
God.
died in '99.
Yep.
Oh. So you didn't even see that. Oh.
Nope. I was more talking like Walking Dead and know,
I don't even know if Walking Dead was in '99.
Okay,
the original.
okay. I think,
Oh, yeah, Day of the
I
Dead.
think the original was Night of the Living Death or something.
Yeah, Night of the Living Dead. That's right. I'm sorry.
Think that.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I mean,
So,
I liked old
there's-
movies, okay?
What was the one with Alex Baldwin? Oh. Yeah.
What, Rust?
No. I think I'm thinking of the wrong person. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking of the wrong person.
Now, you want a really good vampire movie?
Anyway, yeah.
You want a really good
Are
vampire movie?
you thinking of The Shadow?
No.
Because yeah, he played. I think Alec Baldwin played The Shadow, didn't he?
No, I wasn't thinking of Alex Baldwin. I just said his name. I was thinking of the wrong person.
Where you talk about Bruce Campbell and
Yes.
Evil
yes.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
Ooh, Evil Dead's good one. But the best vampire movie was From Dusk Till Dawn.
We're talking about that, and this is my boomstick. They're just like, hell is wrong with these people?
Well, we can't get boomsticks here.
Hey,
I could probably
Bovis.
make one.
Bobus. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Can you make me a boomstick?
Sure.
Boomstick.
Are
You
gonna
mean
cut
an
off your-
aquabust?
A what?
Call them an aquabust.
What the hell's that?
Acrobust, whatever they're called. It's like it's a wooden, almost like a staff-looking thing that you stuff a bullet in, I guess is what you call it, like a stone, and you use powder, light it, and it shoots the stone out.
Oh, you mean a musket?
I mean, I don't know what you
Yes.
call it in your world. The only problem with that is they have a very high percent of actually exploding in your hands.
I don't want one of them.
I like my hands and I kind of need them,
That's
but
kind of why
But you
they're
said
hard
you
to
wanted a
find.
boomstick. Don't you remember what he did with that boomstick? Oh wait a minute, no, that was a chainsaw.
you know what? I
Yeah.
was gonna say if I have one of those and it blows up, can you make me a chainsaw for my hand?
I could probably do that.
What is
But-
it?
but
What
then
is
you
a
would-
chainsaw?
How you gonna make that a monkey weapon? I mean, a rabbit weapon.
I'll
Um,
probably just have to focus on it for a while.
To make it easy, I'm going to create a minor illusion of a chainsaw.
What is that? That is crazy looking.
It's generally used to cut wood.
And he wants it put
It
on.
is a
Wood.
chain with teeth that moves very quickly, used to cut through wood very quickly.
You said it again. Cut wood.
But if you imagine cutting
I-
wood,
I
it's
don't have
really
to.
good at cutting
Wind.
softer things.
It's good at cutting wind.
You folks seriously need some help.
I came from a world and I've kind of lost. I'm falling off the rocker at this point. Why do you think I've become an alcoholic?
I thought you said I was the one.
I'm just functional at this point.
Oh, okay. What the hell does that mean? I don't care.
Probably a good thing.
Pops another cork.
So, what areas were you, what other areas were you told to avoid because of this black bolt?
I mean, I wasn't really told any areas to avoid. I was just told to kind of like, stay out of their way if I see them. Don't. If I'm walking down the road and I see a black knight, I'm just to, hide.
I mean, he seemed friendly enough.
Not
He
according
came
to the
upon our camp.
stories. I mean, they say he's not even really alive.
It was hard to tell if he was or not, but
Life
Yeah.
and death, it's just kind of an iffy thing sometimes.
So
She looks at you and goes, "Yeah, I see that. Yeah, the stories just say that he has bypassed, or found a way around death, and I don't know, he's some undead creature, I suppose."
I think this may be one reason that the goddess of the Umberflow is not happy with him.
I don't know about all that religion stuff.
That's fine.
Oh, look, milk thistle. She walks over to the side of the road and starts picking something.
I'll stop and watch.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, she just digs around the bottom with her blade and pulls it up like a little bit of root and all with it.
So I take it this journey's going to take a little bit longer than a normal week.
I mean, I don't mind.
Neither do I.
Oh, look, a plant. Oh, look, a plant. Hey, there's a rock. Hey, there's a tree. Oh, look.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Mason, you might
Shiny.
want to see if you can find some wild garlic.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go out and while we're doing a little bit of that, I'll go look for some wild garlic. I'll see if does she want to help me look for some wild garlic?
Sure, I can help you. She will do just that.
26. That's a natural 19 for a 26. I don't have tier 2 though. It's just a tier 1.
Give me a sec. Okay, I guess I need to find it on a different page.
Gathering.
Now I have a page that I saved that's got all the stuff you can find plant-wise. I just gotta find it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna be asking her. Back where we came from, wild garlic and wild onion looked a lot similar. They looked kind of like blah 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 and blah blah blah. They had minor differences, but they looked similar. And I'm kind of explaining it, but to see if she, you know, says it looks the same. Funny enough, out at my parents' place, it's rampant.
Alright, let's see. So you make a description, you tell her what it kind of looks like.
And to see if she's like, no, it's completely different here, you know,
I mean,
compared
it
to back on
sounds
Earth.
kind of like... And she searches around a little bit. Oh, here we go. And she finds a vine that seems to have what looks like little garlic cloves on it. You mean
Oh.
this?
Oh, if that's what it looks like here, all right.
Yeah, it looks like a... Almost like a grapevine kind of look, but it's like garlic hanging off of it.
All right, so garlic grows on vines here. Perfect.
Let's see what I say she found.
And I'll take her advice on how if there's any weird thing,
Just shows
on
you... She shows...
gathering it.
Yeah, she shows you how to pick it to where you pick it close to the vine and not just grab it and pull it. That way you
Yeah.
like pinch it and don't tear the vine or pull the vine out of the ground and cause damage to it. It allows it to continue to grow.
Perfect.
Alright.
She's much more caring about plants than I am,
Yes.
being a ranger and all.
Yep, she seems like almost like she's talking to it too when she's doing so. Not that you saw her cast any spells. It's just like, you know, any other time you see somebody talking to plants in the real world. You know, you've seen that before back on Earth where they talk to plants as they're watering them. Nothing
He
magical
lived in
about it.
California. Of
Oh,
course
that
he
happened
did.
all the time.
he lived in California. Yes, he saw that constantly.
Alright, shit. Alright, what else? What else you guys doing?
All right. So yeah, I got a bunch of garlic. Do you want me to make some dishes with it, or do you want to just eat this raw?
Well, I
Oh,
was
you
thinking
got garlic?
more.
Give it here.
No. But just let's hold off for a second. What do you think, Russ?
I was thinking maybe make it into a garland that you could put around your neck.
Yeah. To
Okay.
keep the vampires away.
Why would you,
Okay.
the, you making a necklace out of garlic?
Well, from
Superstitions.
where we are from, vampires are repelled by garlic.
Oh,
Silver, steaks, the heart.
No, silver was the werewolves.
I guess different strokes for different folks. I guess on where they read it. I read some vampires don't like silver. So, what was your thing in the that you got here about? We'll go hard in the paint on it and just find out what works and what doesn't.
Yeah. How they become vampires. Something about running water.
Okay, perfect. Have we found any silver ore?
Not that I
Awesome.
know of.
Austin, did you find any silver ore recently?
Nope.
Gotcha.
so yeah, I've never heard of vampires not liking garlic. That's odd.
I'll make some garlands. Or who wants to make some garlands about that? That'd be more of a tailoring thing, probably like a little doodad.
I
put 'em
will
on.
help make garlands.
Yeah, that's like a clothing thing almost.
Well, question. Since Ranger Friend here hasn't heard that, and vampires aren't real in our world,
Exactly.
should we go with what she did? You are from this world, right, Amelia?
That's a rather weird question. I mean, yes. She kind of looks confused as to why you asked that question.
You've
Well-
heard us talking.
We're
I
from
just
this
figured-
place called
I
Earth.
figured y'all were just like suffering from a grand delusion.
No.
I
Well,
mean, it could be a huge
yes.
hallucination. It theoretically could be a mass hallucination.
Yeah. Or y'all are just representations of folks in my mind. Because I was in a recent explosion working in my lab, and now I'm in a coma. But as you can see, I'm here looking like this. So my mind manifested this as my body. And-
Okay.
Russ is going to whisper to Amelia, yes, he is a little crazy.
I think we're all a little crazy.
I was going
Yes.
to say there's definitely something wrong, but okay.
And, Mason and Austin remind me of these two guys that I always see down at the pub getting drunk and fisticuffs. Russ, I don't know which one of you that I'm manifesting from.
I am your father.
Luke, I
Yes.
am your father.
Phobos, I am your father.
Did you bring the milk?
What about
No,
cigarettes?
you were supposed to get it.
Don't tell me they outlawed those in 2050.
What?
Cigarettes.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Well, by the time it was
cigarettes ended up
2030.
yeah, so by 2030, cigarettes were already outlawed.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
They were long gone. Long gone.
before they got outlawed, they were also like $40, $50 a pack.
Yeah, marijuana is legal. But,
I mean, obviously.
Well, it had a lot to do with the corporate takeover. People, marijuana did pick up pace in sales and such and stocks, and the people who were using and growing the farms for the herbal remedies found it to cause less health issues with others. So the health department,
FDA.
yeah, the FDA released a statement of the health difference between the two, not realizing people not realizing that was all lobbied by the pot growers because they were making more money, and ended up putting that cigarettes were more detrimental to the health and also the atmosphere, and had something to do with global warming as well, and therefore it ended up getting banned in 2025. Their spokesperson was some young girl named Greta something another that assisted with the campaign to ban the cigarettes from public market. Now you can still get them for the next 10 years off of the black market, but that ended up becoming few and far between after 2027.
yeah, so sorry.
I mean,
Another thing that changed in the future.
Oh, vaping
That's the
also
thing.
was outlawed around the same time as cigarettes were.
Makes sense. So, I take it we make camp for the night?
all right.
Yeah.
Unless we want to How far have we made it outside of town?
About a day's travel because you did start kind of early.
All right. I'll do
So you say a day. I mean, if you want to do steady marching, say you get maybe a mile every 20 minutes.
Mhm.
So if you want to do the math on that, that's about how far out of town you've gotten.
Yeah. I'll do a little bit of cooking for supper while they're setting up camp.
So say 3 miles in an hour.
An hour's travel,
We'll
that's
say
30 miles.
We'll say you had about 6 hours of daylight, so you got about 18 miles, 18 to 20 miles outside town.
Sweet.
And I say 20 minutes because a standard person, if you're speed walking, you might be able to get 15 minutes, a mile done in 15 minutes. But if you're a standard pace, you're getting anywhere between 17 to 18 minutes. And if you're carrying with a group, you add a couple more minutes onto that.
And then, of course, stopping to get, onions and garlic and...
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
And peeing, for those who have to pee. And puking and detoxing themselves.
I will, once the camp's set, I'll do the alarm thing.
Does the chef want to help me cook supper?
Yes, he will assist you. He will assist in help prepping.
Standard 20.
There you go.
30.
Food is very good. Amelia will also help clean up after the fact.
And I will start working on a new outfit for little D when he next shows up.
And
he's traveling with you. He's not in his ring. He's just busy flirting and trying to get Amelia's attention the entire time you guys are walking. She's trying to be friendly to a degree, but you can tell that after a while maybe she's leery of him. I mean, he's a kobold.
He's got ogre gonorrhea.
I mean, she doesn't know he might have that. He might have that disease that floats around in this realm called gonosyphil herpes.
Hey, Reverend, you want to help me out with my torturing skill? Leave the lady alone.
I am not really going to respond to that. This Reverend, he might. Yeah, sure, I'll help you out. Show you how to pimp slap a hoe.
No, I was going to use my torturing skills on him to leave her alone.
I mean, for the right price, yeah, sure, why not? Back home, some people pay for that stuff.
I am going to tinker for my umbrella build thing.
Okay, so won't you give me that tinker to see if you actually make an umbrella thing? Excuse me. Yeah, you make one. I mean, do you make it like a hat that sits on your head?
Take Inspector Gadget.
Well, I know his pops out of the top of his head, but I don't think you can actually do that.
It's on a lever that's attached to my back that will...
Deploys that to your backpack?
Sure.
Okay. That, we'll say that works.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
just a wide brim umbrella to keep the rain off me.
Right.
Yeah.
Something to open up in a building. I gotcha.
Yeah. And then I'll take my watch.
Alright, so who's taking first?
And my role was just for the start of me working on this outfit. So.
I'll help out first watch on perception.
You're having no problem with your outfit there, Rust. It's looking pretty good. Better than anything you've worked on before in the last 2 weeks.
Good.
You must be getting the hang of this.
That and, having the right tools.
There you go. Mason's perception as well as Bobus. Yeah, nighttime wildlife. Nothing more than that. Question though I do have is, Austin,
Hmm.
did you stay drunk all day long?
No.
So when did you quit drinking?
About noon.
All right, so definitely sweating out some alcohol and
Had food.
yeah. So your hair's all matted, a little sluggish by the time camp gets made. So
Sooner or later, Russ gets me with the water stuff.
yeah, apparently you're like
Yeah.
too tired. You're like I'm too tired to run. Russ
We
says
clean him
water
up.
gun.
Well, we got a brush for you.
Yeah.
I don't need a brush.
Well, he gets brushed.
You bring that. You get one brush on me, and then the brush gets destroyed.
Okay.
Apparently he doesn't like his hair brushed.
No, it looks like he doesn't.
All right, bookmark that one. Done. All right, so who's taking second watch of Bubba's?
I will.
Yeah, and from that point on, Russ will also be up. And I will have my familiar assist me in my perception.
And I will sharpen some weapons while I'm doing things. While I'm looking.
So a 20 on my perception. Actually, I should just let the owl do his.
All right, so Russ has a 20.
Yep.
What about Bubba's and Austin?
I got 19.
A 12.
All right. Oh, Russ,
Yes.
if you had hairs on the back of your head, they'd be standing up.
Gotcha. So I will alert the others around me. There's something here.
Okay. I'll get Mason. Someone get the lady.
I will go over and wake the lady.
I'll pick up
Yeah.
Mason by his one of his big feet and say, "Hey, something's here."
What? Not light. Need light. Need light.
I'll cast light.
All right.
And my little animated skeletons will also light up. Not the two big ones, the tiny animal ones.
Okay, so now everybody's awake. Russ did pick up on something. What are y'all
What you
doing?
got there, Russ?
I don't know.
Look around for
There's
the
something near
vampires.
us.
Give me an active perception.
Everybody, or
Anybody who's wanting to look.
I'm letting my familiar. Oh, we have the exact same. So I'll just do it this way.
Okay, so
if I don't see anything, I'm gonna just
Yeah,
holler out and say
none-
hello there.
none of you seem to see anything.
Hello there.
I know something is out here.
Identify yourself. Hello.
Nothing.
Uh,
Just the quiet. Just complete quiet.
I hear you. Think I might smell you too. Or is that Austin?
That's not.
I'm going to float up about 15 feet so I can get a better vantage point.
All right. I mean, there's plenty of tree coverage around you, but I mean, all you have is peace and quiet. No noise, no movement, no nothing.
Okay. I'm going to then kind of fly in a circle around to see if there's something out there.
All right, I'll give you one more perception.
Okay, because my owl is going to be with me.
Yep.
Looking around once more.
And the
Still
alarm
lower.
spell hasn't.
Your alarm spell has not tripped.
Um,
I still have no clue.
I don't know why you woke me up. I'm just gonna slither on back into the tent a little bit.
So you guys stand there
Okay.
for about an hour. You know, you're alert. You're looking around. You're trying to find what may have set off Russ's internal alarm or his what may have gotten
Spidey
him.
sense?
Yeah, his little spidey sense tingling. But you
Yeah.
see nothing. You find nothing. Nothing at all.
okay. Before letting my guard down, let me see. Alright, I'm trying to find something. Well, go back to just watch then. But if I feel something else, I'll go a different route.
Okay. So the remaining 2 hours of your watch, you pick up nothing.
Okay.
Are you staying up with Bobus on this? Is somebody else joining the watch?
I'll stay up.
All right. Amelia did stay up with you to finish the second watch after she's awakened for whatever may have been causing whatever.
All right.
All right. So give me some perceptions on the third watch.
Yay!
Another 20.
All right. It's just the two of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Both you have dark vision by chance?
Yep.
I don't think I do, but I do have my light on.
All right. How much does your light emit?
It's the light spell. That's what, 20 feet?
20 feet and
20,
then 10.
20 bright, 20 dim.
Okay.
So 40 feet.
All right. So if you're 22 and with your 20. Probably at the very edge of your light spell, you thought you caught movement. At about the same time that Russ turns and looks that direction. So something definitely moved about 40-ish feet away from your campsite.
Dude, I see you. Come on out. Is that Shady Dick or Shadrick or whatever?
Going
Oh,
about
sorry,
15
Russ.
feet above, I'm flying over there.
All right. So you fly over. And you see what looks like a very emaciated individual hiding in the trees about 40 feet from your campsite.
Okay.
And you are
I'm
not
going
staying hidden, right?
No, I'm going to move over to it.
Okay. Let's me make sure I've got the right distance. Do you see what I put out?
Mm-hmm.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just moving over to it.
Okay.
I'll watch from afar, ready to wake everybody if shit goes wrong.
Yeah. I'm sure he is intelligent undead.
He looks to be. I mean, you've seen some movies, the emaciated skin, the pale color, the sharp
Mhm.
fangs. You're pretty certain this is what they were discussing.
Yeah. And Russ is just going to say to him, so, what is it that you and your guild want?
Damn it. You and your friends have pissed off the master. We were sent to keep an eye on you.
Bro.
Exactly.
So, I'm assuming that your master was friends of the fat bastard.
You may be assuming correct.
Okay. Had you ever met that guy?
No.
Okay. I mean, let's face it. If he was part of an adventuring party, I'm pretty sure he was the weakest link. So, look, I'm sure your master and us can come to some arrangement so that you don't have to be spending your time out here. Because, just looking at you, it doesn't appear that being out in the forest is your favorite thing.
I mean, job's a job, whether it takes place in the jungle or it takes place in the city. We were paid to keep an eye
Okay.
on you, and our last group to encounter you did not return, so we were assuming that you took them out.
Yeah, that should also just give you a warning sign about
Hence why we
messing
were
with some of
told
the
to keep
people.
an eye on you. The master would like to deal with you personally.
I see. Okay. So this is more now of a personal vendetta.
I mean, it did start as a contract. He was paid to find you and kill you.
Oh, he was. Do you know
Yeah.
who issued the contract?
Yeah, the lord of that stinking town that's further, east of here.
Oh, the fat bastard.
I mean, he was rather portly when he came in, yes.
Oh, and how long ago was that?
I mean, it was once he was picked up by his friend and brought. I mean, it's just within the last day.
I see. Okay. Ah, Austin would be very upset about this. Well, if your goal is not to come in and attack us and just watch us, that's fine. I'm not going to. Yeah, I really don't care. Anyway, so you just stay up here, enjoy the night air, and oh, look, the sunrise. I'm joking.
Yes, I can tell.
Everything all right out there, Russ?
Rather,
Oh, yes, we just have some vampires watching us.
Oh. They're not here to kill us?
No. Their master wants to do that personally.
Oh, shit. Invite them on in. You got some food, drink. Sit and have a chit chat with them.
Yes, I mean, you can tell your master that we are more than willing to just sit down and talk with him about this, but I have a feeling he's one of those types that is just pithy.
No, I don't think he's going to listen to you. I mean, you did attempt to kill his friend, so.
Well, I mean, his friend was an asshole. No concept of hospitality.
Okay. So,
But anyway, if what you want to do is stay out here, that's all up to you. Oh, by the way, you should tell your master that the Dark Walker is going to take his soul and let me show you. And I'm going to create a minor illusion from what we talked about to show him what the Dark Walker is going to do to his master. Based on what we talked about in Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned Darkwalker, and he does start to chuckle until you start showing him the image. He's like, wait a minute. That ain't the Darkwalker.
No. I'll do an image of the Dark Walker. This is her new plaything.
I thought the Darkwalker's a suit of...
The Dark Walker is the reason you exist.
Yes, what the master said, and it was his leader
He
who...
pissed her off.
Surely not.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever dated a woman and, like, spurned her?
No.
I mean, have you ever had a really, really horrible ex?
He seems a little discomforted by the fact you're having this conversation with him. Like, I was supposed to just spy on you, and now I'm in the middle of a conversation.
Oh, no, I know, and you can keep spying, I don't care. Sorry. No, I don't care. But what I'm trying to say is, have you ever had an ex that just got really mad at you and didn't let it go that you tried to dump them?
I can't remember if I have or not.
Okay, so you don't have any friends. Okay, well, here. What would your master do if one of you thralls were to happen to betray him?
Well, we can't. I mean, it's just kind of like physically impossible.
Just go with it. Let's say one of you got enough willpower to betray him.
I mean, then he would have us executed, of course.
I mean, would it just be executed?
Well, yeah, he doesn't care to take the time to do more than that. I mean, he might.
Okay, that's not been a good
He
example.
might, depending upon, I guess,
Okay.
torture, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to get across the concept of a slow torture that could last for an eternity.
Alright, so as you're having this conversation, you hear the movement coming up behind you of Bobus.
Okay. And I am trying to intimidate this person.
Alright, give me an intimidation.
Okay.
Would y'all like some tea?
Oh, would you?
I made some Earl Grey.
Oh, that is a horrid roll.
Yeah, it was good enough.
Oh, it is? Okay. Oh, would you like some tea? I myself don't really drink anymore after what the Dark Walker did to me. So.
No, I'm fine. Let's see, you have he does nod like fraction, just like a little bit in one direction, not directly at you.
Mm-hmm.
That's about all you garner from that. He doesn't
I
seem to
wave.
move away, but he does seem like he's trying to keep your attention somewhat.
Oh, Bobus, you might want to go back to the others, but I'm waving where he looked.
Oh, okay. So you and your buddies don't want tea?
No, I don't think they do.
I'll walk back to the camp.
Yeah, this is rather odd. Will report back to the master that you found us out, which is not going to be good. But anyway, Don't understand what you're trying to tell me about this Dark Walker. Like I said, the only one I know of is the Master's master.
Right. Well, okay. Well, you're talking about the person in armor.
And he just kind of looks at you.
Yeah. See, that's the problem. He's not a god.
Not yet,
That's the problem.
but he will be.
He's pissed one off.
He will be.
Probably not.
I mean, he's already halfway there.
Oh, halfway is not there.
Well, I understand that, but he is still
Yes.
halfway there. He will be a god.
Oh, you're so cute. It's so cute that you believe that. I'm gonna reach over and just kind of pet him on the head and go,
Yeah, he kind of like dodges back.
oh yeah,
Not
I know
really.
I'm not trying to cast anything on him. But, you're so cute. So delusional. I believe back at Bobus' time they would have called you Delulu. But don't worry, you've been nice to me, so when the punishment time comes, I'll make sure that
The 22
it
didn't
goes
work,
a
by the way,
little
Bubbles.
easier with you. You said something to Bobus?
Yeah, Bobus is trying to see if he can see the other guy.
Oh,
22 wasn't good enough.
okay. Well, you enjoy, sitting up here. I'm just going to go back and finish the pants I was working on.
Okay, very well.
And,
He will
and I'm just going to go off.
He will just kind of step
Huh?
around behind the tree and attempt to disappear.
I guess.
Oh, I'm not going to look back. I'm just... Looking back would make it seem like I'm actually concerned about him.
Yeah, understood. So, yeah, that was the remainder of your evening. The sun does start to come up about 2 hours later.
I'll leave the tea and biscuits sitting out in case they change their mind.
You get no more issues the rest of the evening.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
Well, when everyone wakes up, we were visited last night.
Oh, really?
There are some vampires that have been keeping watch on us.
Well, that's not
They're-
good.
Their master wants to deal with us personally. And Austin, I hate to tell you, but Fat Bastard is still alive.
What? But we saw him eat them.
Yeah, I thought about that too. But obviously he has some way of coming back.
I guess let the chef know that his boss is alive.
Oh, yes, I mean, look, Gordon, your boss is still alive, if you're interested. But I think he's undead.
There was
Well-
always the idea that he may have been, hence why I wasn't wanting to stick around.
Yeah.
So, why are they there?
Hmm?
Why do we have visitors?
Oh, because Fat Bastard contracted with the Assassin's Guild to kill us.
He did.
And the head of the Assassin's Guild is a friend of his.
He
It's
did.
one of those adventuring parties, and the their big friend, the one in the armor, is trying to become a god, and that explains why the goddess of the Umbra Flow is pissed off at him.
Okay, I'm confused. The first thing you said is the fat guy is still alive.
Yeah, well, he's undead.
But
Oh, I
Austin
should have
ate him.
ate the bones too. Gotcha. Next time I'll remember that.
Well, no, the bones were ate by Augie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right. So how the
But-
hell is it? So he's a ghost like you?
No, I mean he might be. I don't know. But one of the people back there was talking about, or excuse me, Amelia was
Emilio.
talking about the theory that he's an undead wizard of some type. And I mean, I've been racking my brains, but I can't think of what an undead wizard would be. I mean, Phobos, have you ever heard of something like this?
Well, I mean, in our Arthurian lore, we had, Merlin, who was an immortal.
He's a druid.
It's more of a sorcerer.
Druid.
Okay, look, druid, sorcerer, doesn't matter. Let's just say
Gandalf. Gandalf
he's
was an undead
something.
sorcerer.
he's something. What? Don't know.
So maybe
Frankly,
he has
don't
like
care.
multiple bodies in cryogenic storage, and every time he dies, he goes into the next
Oh, what?
body.
Cryogenic what?
Cryogenic storage.
He has
What the hell is
clones.
that?
Yeah. He just has multiple fat bastard bodies in storage, and every time he dies, he goes in the next fat body.
Not sure how that would work. I know
Magic.
in my time we had cryogenics where if you were sick or ill, there's no cure for it. We
Well-
put you in stasis.
There is
And
consciousness transference. It was still kind of new, but
Oh, okay. We were working on that in my time.
yeah. I mean, it got a little bit better, but there were still some flaws with it. But obviously, with magic, they might have figured out a way of transferring a consciousness from one clone to another.
See, my issue with magic is people use that word to explain things that science hasn't figured out yet.
Exactly.
The hell
Like-
is this?
Well,
Flaming hands. It doesn't burn me, but I still get hurt by fire.
see, I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. But like with my magic, that's just electrical discharge from my core. And that
Yes, but with my magic, I just tap into the Umbra flow, and
I don't know. This world doesn't make sense to me. Hopefully I wake up soon.
Well, you are awake. What do you mean, wake up soon? You're awake and talking.
he thinks he's in a dream.
Of course he does.
I was in my lab and there was an explosion, so
Yeah,
I'm
you said this stuff about a lab last night.
yes.
But I'm still confused about the whole idea. But you think that this is all a dream?
I'm in a coma state dream where my mind has brought me here while my body's repairing.
Huh. So you think you're dreaming. Can't use the typical method, so she walks up to you and slaps you in the face.
Okay, does she actually do damage or she just slaps?
I mean, at 1 point. Did you feel that?
I'm metal.
But did you feel that?
I don't have feel receptors.
Well, I'm sure you feel pain of some kind when you take damage, right? Did you wake up from the slap?
No.
So then you're awake. You're not asleep. You're not dreaming.
But this is a manifestation of my body. It's not my real body.
Hmm.
My real body's at the
Actually,
hospital in London.
have you thought about this? That your consciousness was actually transferred.
Well, now that you mentioned it earlier, like 3 seconds ago, that kind of had me thinking maybe that's what happened.
So,
And they're just working on transferring my consciousness back to my body.
or an alien species has captured your consciousness and put you into this body.
You folks are very confusing.
Yes.
Think about
around my time, aliens were still, okay,
He's
so
the
they
only
may
one not willing to
exist.
accept it.
Except what? Look,
Shit's
when I
fucked and we're
connect-
here now.
I mean,
When I connected to-
in your time, there was that rumor that they had come across some sort of alien artifacts, and that they may
Yeah.
have been testing with it. But beyond that,
Yeah, the concept of aliens was getting a stronghold, but the interaction was still. But when I connected to the Matrix, that's when I would take damage. Now they're disconnected from the Matrix, I don't take damage.
but you just did.
Yeah.
As you say that, you realize, wait a minute, I just took a little bit of damage with that slap.
I kind of felt that.
Okay. Here, why don't you stand there and let me use the bone wand and see if it hits you?
I mean, I could also hit him, but it's gonna hurt a
Why
lot.
are y'all attacking me?
Because apparently,
Exactly.
usually when you think you're asleep, you pinch yourself. You've never heard that story? You very
Yeah.
well pinch you, so I figured I'd slap you. It'd be the same, like, guidelines.
Oh, you can use magic missiles. Just hit yourself with a magic missile.
Until you die. It's easy. It's just easy.
I don't know what y'all are doing.
Or we can have Austin slap you.
You
Let's
don't
just
want him
break
to
down-
do that.
Camp and move on.
Okay.
Yes,
I
that
know
sounds
y'all
like a
think
very
I'm
good idea.
crazy.
Yeah. That will just go quicker.
I know y'all think I'm crazy. I've lost my marbles, but I haven't.
No, Peter Pan has your marbles.
That makes logical sense.
Yes, I'm sure it does.
He's a
Thank you,
lost
Amelia,
boy.
for trying to help.
I mean, I just figured. I don't know. He's confusing.
Yeah.
She's steadily helping Gordon pick up and clean up the campsite from breakfast.
Yep.
I mean, how do you think you're asleep? Never mind. So, what'd you guys like to do?
Continue on the road.
Where did you see that one vampire?
Oh, I point out.
I'm gonna skitter on over to where it was and
You find no sign of him.
righty.
I mean, the sun is up.
Yeah, I was just curious.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have something else that's going to follow us during
During the
the
day?
day, so we need to kind of keep an eye out. But
Yeah.
All right,
It's
so
fine.
same marching order.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see.
Okay, apparently I'm not paying attention.
No, you're not. But it's fine. Nothing happens as you guys are traversing the next full day. You get about another. It's a pretty good quick pace day today. I mean, actually, how you guys are trying to keep a quick pace? Or you just doing a steady pace?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, quick pace. So. Alright, so with a quick pace, we're going to say you guys are able to get about, we'll say, 25 miles in the day. You are good and tired come night. You want to find me a survival to find me a good spot to camp?
Amelia gonna help out with that?
Yeah, I
Or
was
do you
gonna
help
say.
Amelia?
I can help her or she can help me.
I mean, if you want me to, I will do just that.
Hmm. So I'm sure she would be proficient in it.
Yeah.
Yep. So she doesn't take much. She's able to find you a good spot. Seems to be pretty defensible. Kind of got a rock face to one side of it, but and thick trees around it. Also, almost a canopy kind of feel to the tree she found. Like you could like move some of the leaves out of the branches out of the way, and like step inside the tree, and use it almost like a tent.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, this is one of the things we tend to use when we're.
Bless you.
Thank you. When you're traveling and you don't want to, carry a lot of camping gear, you find trees like this that are spread throughout. All right, so what are y'all doing now? You guys are working on making camp.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a little bit of. Just go ahead and make dinner. All right.
Almost.
Same old, same old.
Yep.
Dinner.
Then turns out real good. Very good, actually. It's not your best work, but it is definitely close to it. So everybody gets good and well fed. And some of the exhaustion of the day kind of like, flows away as you're sitting there enjoying your dinner.
During dinner, I'm gonna ask Amelia if she knows anything that vampires might actually consume. They weren't keen about the tea and biscuits.
Well, I mean, from my understanding, oh damn, Russ. That
Hey,
is
so he's gonna
out.
get a nice jacket.
Yeah, not just a nice jacket. Who was it for? Bobus?
Little D.
I mean, Little D. Little D. Your Reverend?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let him know. I mean, it's a +1 to his AC. Counts as a +1 jacket. I mean, what they eat. I mean, they're vampires. They tend to live off of the flowing essence of the living, I suppose is the best way to put it. Some stories.
So I should make some blood sausage.
No, I don't think they eat meat. I think they just drink blood, or consume energy. It's kind of depends upon the version or the ones you come across based off the stories I've heard. There's
Well, I mean,
such
if
thing as
they
energy
show up-
vampires, and there's also the ones that tend to. And I'm assuming the ones you're dealing with are the ones that drink blood. I don't think they drink or eat anything else beyond that.
I don't know. I've only had 2 interactions. One, they were already getting their ass kicked, and the other time they were talking with Russ. So I don't know what kind of vampires. I just wanted to be friendly if they show up tonight.
Friendly with vampires. That's the new one.
Well, hospital. Yeah. You know the word I'm trying to. Yes.
Well, you're in a hospital and you're in the woods. I'm not understanding this.
Hospitable. If people show up, I like have something for them to feel welcome.
Oh, I am sorry. I misunderstood then. So let's go ahead and finish off the night here. You want to do our watches again?
Sure.
Yep. I'll be up the first one. Help out.
All right. Looks like
Nope.
Bobus is actually paying attention tonight. You see
How did I know?
nothing. You don't pick up anything. No movement. Nobody trying to hide or sneak around. Seems pretty clear. With your
Okay.
25, you do notice, a couple bats hanging in a tree a little far away. They look like fruit bats, though. Not like the scary vampire kind that you've seen in TV back in the day. A couple squirrels in a tree off to the left. Not the same one the bats are in. And a rabbit sticks his head out from under the underbrush, looks at you, and turns around and darts away.
Harvey, where are you going? Or Mason. Oh, wait, no. Mason's over there.
Huh? What?
Sorry, I thought I saw you run away.
No.
I saw a little rabbit there pop up and take off running.
I'm like 3 feet fucking tall.
My bad. I grew up in the city. We didn't see rabbits in the wild.
Alright, so who's doing second watch?
Rush will be up for the rest of the night.
Me.
Alright, so second watch, give me your perceptions.
Yep, not this time.
Austin sees pretty well. Once again, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. You probably, with the 21, do catch the glimpse of the bats sleeping in a tree a little far away from you, but that's about it. And then last watch.
Okay.
You alright?
Got the hiccups.
Don't know if it'll work for you or not, but put a little salt in your hand, lick it, and then take a drink afterwards. See if that'll help you out.
Okay, I will try.
Alright, I mean, pretty good perceptions. If there was something to see, you guys would have seen it. Your entire night goes off without a hitch. You get a long rest with no issues. And we will start fresh on your continuing march. With the way the map looks and as far as you're going, you think you'll probably be another 3 days worth of trekking through this trail or these woods to get to the next village or next town.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. The next time you guys rest, Russ might disappear. But we'll see what happens. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We are going to go ahead and call it a night. You know, it is a little earlier. Let's see. Give our Gooey Cube and our Cobalt a little time to catch up with everybody. We will be back Saturday to continue this, but we will also be back tomorrow night, if you can't wait till Saturday, for some tabletop RPG needs. And for our Legacy of the Kingman Stones. Don't know what our schedule is for Monday. People have been out of town and dealing with business, so our Mutants and Masterminds game's kind of been on hold until that was straightened out. Robert, this Wednesday is still going to be a down day, right? I can't recall.
Yeah, I think unless somebody, has a module to run.
Okay.
But I haven't heard anything.
So as of right now, we will not be back this Wednesday. So we'll see you then Saturday to continue this little campaign. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are in this adventure called Life Together. So keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.